I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
Wrestle Story, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up?
Tonight,
Monday Night Raw.
we have our Monday Night... I can't say it. Tonight, we have a Monday Night Wrestling show.
Monday Night Wrestling show. It's epic. It's awesome. It's Raw.
Raw! I said it. Jack, hello. John Elite, hello. How you guys doing? Great to have you guys in here. Thank you for joining us. How was everybody's weekend? Hopefully you had a great weekend. Hopefully it was wonderful for you.
Yeah.
Hopefully you had many good things happen to you.
The weekend was great.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Well, it was nice because we had, no show. So that was pretty cool. Didn't have a show to do. Got a little break. So that's nice.
Yes.
I was going to say, that is a little loud.
Yeah, is that good for you?
I love Chicago PD as much as the next person, but kind of killing my eardrums a little bit. I don't know. It's really not bad. It's not a terrible show. I haven't seen many episodes.
I just see the.
I've been watching Chicago Med more than I have Chicago PD.
I watched
it's pretty good.
I watch the tail end of it when I, pull up, when I get things set up. So, that's why I see it.
Yeah, it's not a bad.
Outside of that, no, I don't ever see it.
It's not terrible. It's actually pretty decent.
Don't ever see it. Today I was mainly writing about wrestling, games, and Star Trek. I promise I'm an adult. Jack, there's nothing wrong with that. Just because you're writing about wrestling, games, and Star Trek doesn't mean you're a child. If I could write about wrestling, games, and... Well, okay, I'd write about Star Trek, but I don't know enough about Star Trek other than Captain Kirk and Spock. And, is it Dr. McCoy? Is that his name? Is that right? I could be wrong. Jack's going to jump all over me if I am. I would write about those too. So there's nothing wrong with that, Jack. What games were you writing about? That's the big question. Like a game you're making up? Or a game that you play? Or both?
Good question. Good question.
That is a very good question. Inquiring minds like mine would like to know.
So
Monday Night Raw coming up here very shortly. Some of you may, yep, Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy. I thought that's what his name was. I haven't watched Star Trek in a while. I used to watch the old shows, like the original show. I knew it was Dr. McCoy. So we still have the end of Chicago PD on our channel here.
I wish you the best.
Some people have probably walked into something else. The games were Perfect Dark Zero, and the Perfect Dark Reboot.
Never heard of any of them.
Me neither.
I played Rock Band today.
The Beatles.
The Beatles Rock Band, to be specific.
Yes.
It was epic.
She thought she was John Lennon. James, how you doing? Great to have you here. Thanks for joining us. There's nice Star Trek shows now. Yeah, I've never seen... I only saw the original. I have never, ever watched any of the others. We still have the end of Chicago PD on our channel. We have the credits showing up right now. And now... Becky re-signed. I'm so happy. Yes, she did. She did. Don't know why she re-signed.
I don't know why she wouldn't resign.
They threw her a lot of money.
Then, now, forever! I'm on the WWE
We are on the
intro now.
WWE intro right now. We just started it. So we're probably close, John Elite.
Beatles are my favorite band. I've had that game since 2009. Love them.
The Beatles are good.
Yeah, some of their music is kind of questionable, though.
Yeah, Yellow Submarine.
Some of it's not. Don't come for me, but some of it's not good.
I read that as resigned. Yes. Becky resigned. James is so happy. He's going to sign her to his wrestling organization very soon. I'm glad we start the show off with what happened last week.
Me too.
Then Now Forever Together, the greatest hits. Yes. Claymore.
I don't think you understand how much I dislike this. Like, I don't think anybody gets it. Because
Could this be what we see next Sunday at Backlash? Could this be what we see tonight on Raw?
Ding, ding, ding! That's right. How long has it been since we've seen the intro for Raw?
She deserves every bit of what WWE is paying her. Well, hey, if you can get the money, I guess. But, hey, when she's never on TV, nobody better complain.
Well, she's not even on TV right now.
See? If I hate the new Raw, I hate the new Raw. I'm assuming John Lee's trying to say I hate the new Raw theme.
Becky resigned from Seth Rollins and has declared her undying love for me.
Jack, you kill me. Oh.
Bang, 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 bang. If this was any louder.
Critically acclaimed, award-winning Thunderdome.
Thank you, Adnan Virk, or whatever his name is.
Adnan.
Adnan. Sorry.
Adnan El Casey.
My bad.
The triple threat main event at Backlash.
But we're seeing Drew versus Lashley tonight. We haven't seen that at all. Never. Not once. Not once. And it's in the main event, so.
She'll be at WrestleMania Night 4 wearing a Jack t-shirt. Well, that's what I thought. I was thinking she would be.
Here we have Charlotte with Nia and Shayna. Because they have a 6-woman tag. Did you see?
At least we're starting.
You probably didn't see it.
We're at least starting off sort of with a match.
I'm going to have to pull this up. Because I'm going to have to pull this up to show you.
Seth did a touching tribute to Mother's Day. I was moved to tears. Did you have a Kleenex, James, to wipe those tears? John Lee, I heard Mia Yim was supposed to debut on Friday. Yes, I heard the same thing. And then I heard that
Time got cut.
Because of the throwback stuff that Fox wanted, and because of Roman needed to be on TV. What in the crap is that?
They're dancing. Just wait.
I was like, this is stupid, and then Shayna stepped in. I thought, well, that's cool.
Yeah, so now they're all doing TikTok dances
That's
in their
funny.
spare time backstage at Raw while waiting. That's the first time Shayna has. Because Shayna's been totally against it.
Wonder how much they have to pay Vince to do that. What awards the Thunderdome won? It's a critically acclaimed award, Jack. It's the unknown award for being, I don't know, a show.
Mm-hmm. When Shayna did that, she probably didn't think it was going to go out on the internet, and then they put it out on the internet, so.
That's funny.
It is.
Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler defending their titles against anybody and everybody, and hopefully against those that believe that they are the best.
Mandy and Dana's new music.
Why? It was for Becky, Mr. G. It was Becky's first Mother's Day as a mom. It was. She'll have another one next year. It's crazy how that works. Mr. G, speaking of Mia Yim, did they say if she was going to be repackaged when she debuts? I don't know that it really said. I think it's still kind of in the air. I hope she is. And here comes Asuka. I want to see Asuka do a flip like Dana Brooke does, come into the ring.
Okay, wait. If they pan to the crowd again, why is that guy so close? Why is his face like so close to the camera?
Which one?
There's somebody on that side.
Well, you could be that kid over there. He's like...
And they were like, this close to screen. Like, I don't get
It's like he's trying to look out of the screen to see what he's... There they are! I see him!
Rhea is getting involved.
Probably. Why would we have a match that, like, ends like a match should? Jared, how you doing? Great to have you here.
The strongest point Charlotte Flair has going for her at this point is that she's Charlotte Flair. No, I'm pretty sure it's her TikTok moves. It's probably her TikTok moves that have got. That's the best thing she's got going.
Nia with the miss. Okay, explain to me. You're in a fight with someone in the middle of the ring, and you go to hit someone outside the ring. Yeah, that makes sense. I've just thought of a potential issue in my desire to marry an American woman so I can add to my passports list. Do I have to celebrate Mother's Day twice a year? Why? When's Mother's Day over there, Jack? Correct me if I'm wrong, but WWE has no other true tag teams aside from the Iconics, right? They don't have the Iconics anymore.
The Iconics are fired.
Yeah, the Iconics are no more. They're fired. They're adios. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Yeah,
I think that's what Vince said. When was the first match? First match for what? For Raw? This is the first match, Jono. First match right here. Opening match. By the way, how you doing, Jono? I know Mr. G. I meant had. Gotcha. I follow you. Grant, how's it going? Great to have you here. Volterra, great to have you here.
What is up? What is
almost
up?
knocked somebody's tooth out. I'm not sure whose. Somebody's tooth almost got knocked out there. In the UK, it's in March, and yesterday, like everywhere else. Oh, well, yeah, Jack, then you have to celebrate Mother's Day twice. I'm sorry. It's just the way it works.
Oh, it's Alexa.
Okay, I gotta turn this up. I'll turn it up. Is it getting louder for you? Oh, then you have turned up on your own. We just want to watch.
They wanted to keep their eye on someone. It's Charlotte. It's Charlotte. I guarantee it's Charlotte. It's Charlotte. It's Charlotte. It's Charlotte. They're watching Charlotte.
Charlotte Mania is going to have a full-on feud.
Nah.
I
don't think
posted
so.
an article on Discord. I saw it, James. I saw it. I don't think it's going to be...
I don't think so.
I don't think it's going to be Mandy
Dude,
and Charlotte.
I really think they're going in the direction of Alexa and Charlotte. I think it's totally out of left field, but I think that could be fun.
Alexa?
Yes, Alexa.
And somewhere someone's phone went, may I help you? Or someone's speaker went, may I help you? In your opinion, who would you say is the most influential wrestler ever? That's a good question, Jared. I would say...
Like on what level? Just in the wrestling business or like in general? Was that confusing? Because I'm thinking like, if we're talking like on the wrestling business, like in, like making it what it is.
Oh, there's no doubt who... If we're just talking about wrestling, it's Hogan.
But I think that
I would say if you are talking about like crossing over and like becoming well known and becoming famous and making an impact worldwide, I would say probably The Rock.
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say either Hogan or The Rock, because I think Hogan was a big part in getting the wrestling business sort of up off the ground, so to speak, because of, you know, his character and the everything about him. And then The Rock would be for making it maybe, you know,
Yeah.
he was a WWE superstar before he went into Hollywood, so ultimately that draws eyes back to WWE, and he's like one of the biggest stars like in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it depends on what you're asking, but
My friend told me the commercials affected the blood and guts match. Do you guys agree? I don't know that it affected the match itself. I don't think that they needed to have that many commercials at the end. I think that the big thing is they should have done more commercials early on, rather than doing it all during that match. It could be Sonya, though. I don't think it's going to be Sonya, though. I don't think it's going to be Sonya, James. I'm heading to the Philippines in 3 months. Cool, James. What are you going to the Philippines for? Volterra, I did it for The Rock. Jack says Hogan, Austin, and Rock joined distant second, but they never did it. It's Santa
with
muscles.
yeah, man, that's fine.
Talking about all around, mic skills, technical ability, etc. If we're strictly talking like the wrestling aspect of things, I would say probably if we're strictly talking those things, I would say probably could be like an Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
My first time watching The Rock was in the game plan in theaters. I knew nothing about WWE or wrestling at the time.
Dude, the game plan was like
See?
such a fire movie, though.
Alexa's still ringside? Yes, she's sitting up there watching everybody.
All around mic skills, technical ability, etc.
Tech is
I think
Sean's a good choice.
Eddie Guerrero is a good option. I think Shawn Michaels is one. Bret Hart is another. I think there's lots of different routes you could go. I think it just maybe depends on your preference. I think the thing with me and Eddie Guerrero is that I don't necessarily, for what he got to do, it's really like, you know, really unfortunate that he died, because I think that he still had like a lot left to give to the business.
Well, I mean, I could see Bret Hart.
Even though he already did so much.
The thing is I think Eddie Guerrero, like, he had it all. I mean, he could do the high flying stuff. He could get down on the mat and do stuff with people. And so I think that you had the cross brand, you know, the crossing of multiple styles there. And then he was good on the mic. I just paid $800 for a travel visa. Why is it going to take a long time? I actually met someone over there. Cool, James, cool. Eddie's death was tragic, definitely. Did she just block that hip toss and then, like, dropped her into a backbreaker? Dan, how you doing? Just wanted to drop in and say hey. As haven't seen you guys in a while. Hope everyone is doing well. We're doing good. How are you doing?
Hey, Dan. What's
Dan?
up? So now they're trying to play out this Shayna has an injured knee. Okay, cool. Cool. Shut the front door, bro! Are you kidding me? I'm over it.
Weirdly, Sasha Banks says the team was in the audience for the Raw where they announced his death. Yeah, she like there was no like, yeah, Shayna ate the pin. There was like no effort to get out of it. Like there was nothing. She like just laid there.
I would say we just solidified that Charlotte is
The target.
yes. Charlotte's like, what the heck is that, man?
Weren't Eddie and Ray a tag team at one point? I believe they worked together.
Like in WCW?
Yeah.
I feel like they did. And I mean, I know they did some stuff in WWE too, but. Oh.
How you doing, Scott? Good evening, folks. So no outrage for AEW touring, but if WWE had announced it, there would have been outrage everywhere. Tell me I'm wrong. I think you're wrong. I don't think it would have made a difference. Who said it? Because people want to go to live events.
I think that people are. I think that people do want to just go to events. I'm not for it. I don't think it's the best idea. However, it doesn't really matter what I think. So you know, people are gonna go, and if they have the option to go,
all right,
they're going to. Whether it was WWE or AEW, or Impact, or some other company, I think people would have gone anyways because they want to go out.
So I presume Alexa's face correct. I would say no. I don't know, James. I don't know. That's a good question.
Are they going to try and book Charlotte Face in that feud?
Volterra says AEW did have some outrage. Yeah, I think there's some people that are probably outraged from it.
I wasn't outraged. I just think it's stupid.
Can someone please tell me how many times Shayna has been eating the pins? Every time, generally.
Let me just...
All the time.
Yes.
Grant says, well, that was enough. WWE sober. Gonna grab a beer. Lewis, how you doing? Great to have you here.
What is up, dude? How's it going? It's Randy. Hey, Randy, how are ya? Just talking about the funny stuff last week with the tomatoes. You gotta admit, Randy, it was pretty funny. You thought that was funny. You know what Randy finds funny? Ending careers. Dang, that got dark real fast. Kicking people in the head. Setting things on fire. Randy's idea of fun is a little dangerous.
His is a little bit different than having tomatoes thrown at you.
Just a little bit. We'll catch up.
Let's see here. So I left to get ice. Oh, man.
So I left to get ice cream, and Shayna ate the pin again. I miss badass Shayna in NXT. Yeah, me and you both, Scott. Me and you both,
It's
man.
kind of a joke right now. James, I think Becky is going to finish her career in WWE, probably. Let's see. What is another question to ask? Throw it out there, Jared. We'll answer it. Any question you throw at us, it might not be the answer you want to hear, but we'll give you an answer.
I'm good. How you doing? Or how are you guys doing?
We're fantabuloso.
Good. Doing fabulous.
Another 8-man tag, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty pumped about it.
The land of like 8-man tag matches, 6-man tag matches. I don't like them. I'm over them, dude. I don't want to watch an entire show of like.
I don't think Orton's going to turn anytime soon on. I don't think he's going to turn anytime soon on Riddle.
Actually, the thing about it is, I have no issue with them doing 8-man tag matches and 6-man tag matches. It's just when they're like the same thing that we saw the week before and the week before that, that's when it gets a little annoying.
Yeah. Are they turning Randy face? No. What's the cubic root of 242?
12. I don't know. If it's actually 12, I'm gonna laugh. What does cubic root mean?
Come on, Jack.
What does that mean? What is cubic root?
It's a math term. Instead of doing the square root, you're doing a cube.
Okay, I don't know what that. I don't know. Ah, dang!
6.2316796. Excuse me. 6.23167968437.
I was 6
They are,
above
Jack.
what it should have been. I said 12.
I think they may have to cut out Dana and Mandy slipping at Mania. I rewatched part of the show with my dad.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah, they did.
They did cut it out, but they wrote it into a storyline.
Yeah.
But they cut it out on the pay-per-view. It makes no sense. See the John Cena teaser on Instagram. Who should retire Cena? I did see something about he put up the logo or something like that.
Hasn't he already been retired? Didn't the Fiend kill him?
Well, he hasn't been back since then, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
The BFI.
I don't know who should retire John Cena.
When people are stealing your Butterfinger, call the BFI. Butterfinger Investigations. They transitioned to an overhead shot of the whole stadium. Yes. See the Jones. Oh, we already read that one. Correct. You should teach math. I know, Jack. I'm thinking about it.
Just thinking about it. Just thinking about it. Just thinking about it.
Ocean water. What? There's a flavor called ocean water? I can't remember if the UK says math or the US does. I believe that we call it math, and you call it maths. Cena is making movies. Yeah, he's making movies. I want to see the new one. What was it, Suicide Squad 2? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I hate champs being involved in tag teams. Doesn't matter if it's in a 6-man tag, 10-man tag, heck, even a 100-man tag. I agree, John Elite. Problem is, that's the way WWE does things. Just, you gotta learn to live with it. Free
Jeff
shipping
Hardy.
with your first order.
Jeff Hardy versus Jinder Mahal is confirmed for Raw.
Oh,
Jinder
yes.
Mahal is back, apparently.
Apparently Jeff Hardy's back too.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess
Because he's been gone.
Jeff Hardy's back too. Whoever's tweeting off of the Gimme a Whole Yeah Twitter account isn't loving the Alexa stuff. It's probably Dom.
What?
It's probably Dom.
What?
Tweeting off the Gimme a Whole Yeah Twitter account that he just dislikes the Alexa stuff. I'm pretty sure he said he dislikes the Alexa stuff. I'm pretty sure it's Dom.
Who had been pushed the hardest but turned out to be the biggest disappointment?
Oh, man. Who had been pushed the hardest but turned out to be the biggest disappointment? That's a difficult question. I don't know.
By disappointment, do you mean like the storyline's the biggest disappointment, or like they turned out to just suck and just like fell flat on their face?
I don't know. You know, as much as this might pain me to say,
Geez, Dom, I'm gonna change the password.
I feel like I don't know. But,
MVP looking for Braun Strowman.
the first place,
I don't blame you for
the
knocking.
first thing I sort of thought of was like, I mean, I think Braun has been like
a
pushed
huge disappointment.
and has been not good. Also, like I said, I really hate to say it, but I feel like Bray sometimes, not necessarily in recent, but Bray Wyatt, I mean, they've tried different things with him.
Couldn't
and
handle the push. So somebody that couldn't handle the push.
Oh, man. I don't know then.
I would say right now Rhea's kind of a big disappointment.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's a recent one.
Like I said, the first place.
And I don't know if it's all her fault, but I think right now with what she's done, she's been a disappointment.
Yeah. MVP wants to talk business with Braun. If Bobby Lashley
obviously CM
had
Punk was the best
to lose the belt, he'd much rather lose it to you, Braun, than Drew. I like that mask.
Hichigo, so are you giving me a title shot? I like that shirt. Monsters are real. The Rock and Cena are helping Becky transition over to movies in November. Becky's going to be in the Marvel film and a cameo or different segments of the film. Interesting. If they had to move the Thunderdome, I hope it goes to the Impact Zone.
Jack put out more of this Alexa Bliss stuff, please. After Dom said, just stop with this Alexa Bliss stuff.
I didn't mind the Alexa Bliss stuff.
That's hilarious. If they had to move the Thunderdome, I hope it goes to the Impact Zone.
The Alexa Bliss stuff was the best part of that match. Wasn't it?
You're not wrong. I mean, it wasn't much, but I don't know. Oh! It's America's Most Wanted. Here we go. Johnny Drip.
That's why we're here.
With what? No! No!
Damian Priest versus The Miz, yes! Whoop, whoop! Raise,
and they said Damian Priest asked for it. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. No, he didn't. He's going, my God, can I move on from this, please? Please?
Moist. Yeah, you know.
Want to get my hands on.
America's Most Wanted.
Johnny Drip Drip. What is he doing here? Well, clearly it's Raw. What? The dialogue, it's so bad. How about we raise the stakes? If John can beat Priest tonight, he gets to pick the stipulation for the match this Sunday. If Damian Priest gets the win, he gets to choose the stipulation. We accept! John, do you realize what you just did? I guarantee that we get to pick the stipulation for your match this Sunday. Well... It's so bad!
But it's funny. Is Johnny Drip Drip wearing a fanny pack? Yes, he was. He was. I feel like I was the only one who liked Jinder until that Randy feud, or as Kurt Angle said, Jinder Mahal. Yeah, I thought he was okay. They kind of like killed him. Razor Ramon give Damian Priest permission to use Razor's Edge in his entrance. Yes, James, he did. Oh, I just got the video game writing job yesterday. I've put eternal mega dibs on reviewing the AEW game when it's out. Would you want to see a Miz Maurice?
Jinder has two Two new buddies.
Would you want to see Ms. Maurice versus
Wasn't that Sheer
Marissa and
Khan?
Monet match?
What was their name?
Jared, I think that'd be a good match.
What the heck were their names?
That wouldn't
on
bother me.
NXT.
Drip Drip is on Morrison's head. OMG.
Into Sheer.
Yeah.
That was their names. I knew it was something like that. They into Sheer. Yeah. They were on NXT.
This is your India push that's coming here.
They just skipped over NXT and went straight to Raw.
Problem is, there's not going to be any NXT India because, well, there's lots of people dying in India right now.
Would you want to see Ms. Maurice and Morrison Monet match? Yeah, sure.
Gotta help us with this Jinder crap again. I don't mind Jinder Mahal. I think he's good. It's a different character, different things. I don't mind him. Please like, subscribe, and like again. Well, don't like again, because once you hit that like button the second time, if you're going to like again, then you have to like again. Was it the half of Indus-Sheer?
Yeah.
They left town.
He probably got fired or something, because he pretty sure he was one of the dudes who put up a video when, like, Keith Lee won the title or whatever and ruined it because it was a pre-tape show.
Yeah. Hey there, Clark. What songs do you hate because you've heard them to death?
I don't know.
We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
No. I mean, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of that song, but...
Silent Night.
Why?
I hear it every year.
Why are they Christmas songs?
Oh, yeah, I'm kidding. I don't mind those.
I don't know.
Remember Backlash 2017, Jinder Mahal winning the WWE title? A great moment.
Great moment.
It was a great moment. That's just one half of Indus-Sheer Maven. Now, I don't know if that's Rinku or Sarav.
I don't know either.
They're going to bury Jeff Hardy again. Yep. Total BS, no doubt about it, James. Jared, they could book it as a couple versus couple match, LOL. They could, and they probably will. Good call, Jared. WWE, I don't know if you know this, but WWE watches our channel, and they, like, get the ideas from this channel. I thought they were trying to expand NXT into China. What happened to that? China said no. They were actually trying to get NXT, like, Mexico, Japan, and India were the three that I had heard.
I don't know.
Mr. G hates Xmas music, confirmed. No, actually, I do like Christmas music. I was just kidding. But you hear that every year, so. The tall dude is Dilsher Shanky, who now goes by Shanky. I don't want to miss the thing I hate because I've heard it to death ever since it first came out. Well, see, that's what happens, though, is you listen to it too much. Don't listen to it. My ideas as well. That's right, John Lee, that's what I'm talking about. It's like everybody on here. You come in here, you chat, and WWE will pick up on it. Believe by Cher, I've also heard to death ever since it first came out. Yes, it's been out there quite a bit. I don't listen to a lot of radio.
I mean,
so
truthfully, there aren't a ton of songs that I really dislike.
Okay, I don't listen to a lot of radio.
I pretty much, I listen to I don't listen to radio, but I have
I
stuff
have my
that
own
I
playlist,
just throw
so
on
it's
shuffle.
I'm not mixing
some music. I don't.
Yeah, Jack says 60 years ago WWE made John Cena's rap album, so half my life.
Yep, one of the best albums, probably one of the best rap albums that was ever released to the public, and that's just a fact.
Clark, those are some of the best AC/DC songs.
I love AC/DC, but I hate Highway
I'm
to
sorry.
Hell.
Yeah, you can't do that. No,
way overplayed.
Buffering wheel.
Shoot, what is that one song called? Isn't it AC/DC? What is that one song called? I think
should just be a buffering wheel for just a second because we did drop some frames.
It's AC/DC and it's on that Applebee's ad. I'm pretty sure, or maybe it's not Applebee's.
Inner Sandman
I don't know what it is.
Also way overplayed.
What the heck? What is that?
That's
song
another
called?
good one though.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Velveteen Dream is backstage.
That's what I heard. I don't want to see him on Raw. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Nope.
Even better, rap album that rumors by Fleetwood Mac. Jeff Hardy coming to the ring with fireworks. Oh, he just got hit by one. No, I'm kidding. I just made that up.
You made me look. I was gonna be all like, what? Back in Black! That's what it is. Shut the front door, Clark. Rock You Like a Hurricane is extremely overplayed, and I love the Scorpions. No, 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 no. That song, no, 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 no. That song, no. No. That song is fire.
Velveteen should be
You
fired
cannot
and
tell
not
me
backstage.
otherwise. You cannot tell me otherwise.
No, Rock You Like a Hurricane's good.
It's amazing.
It's good.
Stop. No. I will not take this. I will not. No. No, 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 no. No. Nope. Nope. I don't accept it.
It's been a year since Jinder Mahal has been in regular competition. He's been in non-regular competitions. He was in the dart throwing contest. A strange fact, my evil ex was evil and loved Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac's good. And Rumors is good.
My heart will go on.
What a boot!
But love it.
I hate it. I love it.
Isn't that song on, oh my god. I'm literally drawing a blank.
I don't know. Let's just say yes, it is.
God, I'm gonna have to look it up again.
That song was everywhere in 97, 98. I Can't Stand Amazed by Lone Star. Titanic.
Yes! I've never seen that movie.
I'm going to tell you.
It's a good,
If you haven't seen Titanic, I'm going to tell you the boat sinks.
I don't.
I've kind of ruined it for a lot of people. A lot of people.
That song sunk the Titanic.
It did.
It's a really
all because of that song, the Titanic song.
It's a really interesting song to sing, though. Not that I've necessarily sung the song before, but
it's not a boat,
it's got
Mr. G.
a lot of.
It just as well be a boat, a ship,
So,
whatever you want to call it.
It's got a lot of range, and so it sounds really good when you sing it right.
Well, now it's a submarine, Jack. So it's not a boat.
What is up with Jeff Hardy's face paint, bro?
It's coming off.
What was he going for today? Squares? I mean, what?
I hate adult contemporary. They're making a new PS5. Wouldn't that be the PS6?
What song? My Heart Will Go On, or whatever.
15,000 Irishmen built that ship.
It's
Well, they
Celine Dion.
needed 16,000 to make sure it didn't sink.
I love Elton John, but I hate his adult contemporary stuff that he did later on in his career.
Voltaire, my mom listens to Fleetwood Mac. I know the song Dreams. Good. It's a good song. It's not a submarine. Submarines don't have filled up swimming pools.
Oh, that's Celine Dion song? Yeah. Yeah. It's Celine Dion.
Well, it's an ornament down at the bottom of the sea now. Let's put it that way. That Celine Dion song? Yeah. As long as I can't stand anything from Bad Bunny.
Aw, man. I've listened to some of Bad Bunny stuff.
Yeah, I haven't.
It's actually it's pretty decent. I mean, it's in Spanish.
The only thing I heard from Bad Bunny was his...
Booker T.
Yeah, the Booker T thing.
It's not bad.
It's 3 different ornaments. Oh, Jeff Hardy with the knee to the face. And the big guys outside are clapping. Yep, it has been a while since I've seen that. It's over. Jinder Mahal's triumphant in his return. Beatles, We All Live in a Yellow Submarine. That's a good one, Volterra.
Ah, man, the Beatles. We played Beatles Rock Band today. Okay,
I know people have heard Smoke on the Water to
me.
death, but I just think it's overrated. It's a good one. Smoke on the Water is a good one.
Some of the Beatles music was interesting. Some of it's not very good, and some of it is decent. I'm not a big Beatles person, but hey, like I said, some of their stuff is good, and some of it just wasn't it.
John Lee,
what were they thinking when they wrote
I got
that?
Dynamite by BTS now stuck in my Y.
Head. Head.
Yeah, I saw it.
Dynamite,
All on the Watchtower is
Dynamite by BTS
perfect.
is good.
Jeff Hardy is a singer. He can be. So is Bowling for Soup's Alexa Bliss?
Dude, they made a song for Alexa Bliss.
Yes.
It's called Alexa Bliss. It's actually pretty decent.
Yeah. Yeah. I can play the background of Smoke on the Water on the cello. I learned it from 2.5 Men. That's cool. Did y'all know that? That's pretty cool. That's cool, Voltaire. Have you tried to put that out on YouTube? Like, seriously. Put some of that stuff out on YouTube or TikTok or something. Did y'all know that Razor Ramon gave Damien Priest permission to use the Razor's Edge and his entrance? Yes.
They weren't thinking. They were high. Hey, Sandal, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, Elias got a song.
Hey, Zendel.
What?
Is he gonna bite it?
What a waste of a tomato. You didn't even squish it up that well, man.
He's got to go wash his hands now and take that stuff. He's got to take that tape off his hand now.
Gross.
Man, he just messed it up. Another fresh tomato gone to waste. I don't know if that one was fresh. Kind of had black stuff on it. Looked kind of like rotten or something. I heard Jimmy Page was a nasty human being. There's probably a lot of nasty human beings. I heard Jeff wants no more words back once his fans return. Probably. Jeff Hardy's band is called Perioxy Y. Jen? I annoyed a boy in my high school. He turned around and said, "Who's playing Smoke on the Water?" And what'd you say, Volterra?
Riddle. The flops aflow.
It's game time right here on Raw. Did the birds come out? I missed it.
I didn't.
Would you rather take Lesnar's F5 or Undertaker's Tombstone?
Probably.
Well, if Undertaker's really going to drop me on my head, I'd rather take the F5. If he's not really going to drop me on my head and he's going to protect me and make sure I don't land on my head and, like, you know, do the whole wrestling thing, then I'll take the Tombstone.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think the F5, I mean, you might get a couple, depending on how hard you land and the way you land, I suppose. Probably knock the wind out of yourself and maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't, F5?
Lesnar once botched his F5 on a train and broke his neck. Well, he botched his, like, the big splash, too. Tomato was cut. LOL. It probably would have looked better if it wasn't. Yeah, it looked like it's messed up. They came out. I don't like tomatoes either. Tomatoes are good, observing stuff. By the way, hello.
Oh.
How you doing, observing stuff?
It's you. Give me a whole yeah, what's up? Hey, observing stuff, what's up? How y'all doing? How's it going?
It's Ant, I'm assuming.
Is it
I
Ant?
think.
Or is it...
Or is it Jack?
Or is it...
Or is it Dom?
I mean...
Undertaker is such a pro, he'd never botch the Tombstone. No. Hogan didn't like the Tombstone, idiot. He didn't... probably because he didn't want to be tombstoned. Any Knicks fans, they made the playoffs, so happy. No, James...
Yay, sports!
I'm not a Knicks fan, James. Sorry.
Oh, I need a band hammer.
You got the power, Jack.
So
does Ant, so...
F5, because that would only be one. Suplex City is like multiple suplexes, and no thank you.
Yeah,
I don't feel like being potentially dropped on my head 12 times.
Yeah.
I would rather take an F5.
Lots of fans hate that the Road Warriors weren't good at selling. The Road Warriors were awesome. Jinder Mahal is back. He is. He is back.
He's back, and he beat Jeff Hardy.
Yes. So Jeff Hardy's dead. They killed him.
For Jinder.
Why he sticks around at WWE, nobody knows.
I legitimately think he's just writing out the rest of his stuff. I don't know that he's going to sign a new deal whenever. I don't even
Probably
know when
not.
his stuff is up. But I think that
They've probably already got a deal set up for him
probably-
where he's going to be going to AEW.
he's probably on his last run of stuff anyways. So, I mean, if he wanted to, he could very well go to AEW to get his, like, final, you know, actually do something worthwhile.
Yeah.
Or somewhere. And then, you know, after that, I think that he could be fine and not need to.
He is back. He is back again. Hinder's back. Tell a friend. Worst big guy, Giant Gonzalez or Great Khali?
Giant
wow.
Gonzalez. No, Giant Gonzalez, no question. What Giant Gonzalez showed up for what? 2 minutes? It wasn't good.
The Yeti.
Worst big guy. That suit alone.
I would say the Yeti, but Giant Gonzalez just because of the suit.
For that suit alone. It was just not good.
Here it is. Can Randy keep a straight face when he comes out?
That should be like, people should bet on that backstage at Raw.
Yeah.
Someone would be making a lot of money.
I saw Giant Gonzalez on Attack on Titans. Giant Gonzalez broke the streak. Giant Gonzalez also sucked his Eliante in WCW. Yeah, it didn't matter where he was.
It's just bad. Randy's like, just look up at the ceiling. Just look up at the ceiling. Don't even look at him. Don't even look at him.
Is he going to keep a straight face? I wouldn't even look at Riddle if I was him.
No, I just
Yeah, this is what I'd do. I'd be turning my back to him the whole time, like, because I can't watch you because I'll be laughing. Senior numbers are going up. All you hard work is paying off. Well done. You guys deserve it. Thanks, Ant. We appreciate it. We're up to 350 subscribers now. No. Worst promo botch in WWE.
I don't know.
Notice he's not even looking at him.
I know. That's what I said.
Because he knows if I look at him, I'm going to laugh.
Just look forward. Don't look at Riddle. Look up, look down. Don't look at Riddle.
Oh, he looked at him.
Riddle. I love the two of them. They're great. They work so well together. Worst can't pick. Oh man.
Ah, man.
They are hilarious.
So the worst promo botch in WWE.
Okay. The most recent one that comes to my mind is the Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, that's appearances. That's got to be one of the worst.
How we got to that?
One of the most. Yeah, that's.
I don't even
like one of
know.
the most, one of the most recent ones. Yeah, it's got to be the Drew
that
McIntyre.
was hilarious. It's not like I don't even know how we got to that.
How do you get fart like Drew McIntyre out of Drew McIntyre? John Elite says when Randy forgot his lines. I don't know. The Drew McIntyre has just got to be like that's totally screwing up somebody's name.
Like totally.
Jack, blame me. I didn't even look. Yes, congrats on getting more subscribers. Yes, Jack, thank you very much. You guys have helped us get there, so we appreciate it.
Ah, man. Yeah,
WWE has really been promoting the Lashley Drew match. Yeah, they're probably going to screw it up. That's my guess.
Boy.
Volterra, Giant Gonzalez was one of the reasons Undertaker left WCW. Then they fought at Mania. I know. Hilarious, huh? Worst promo botch in WWE. We are live, pal. Yeah.
Oh, man.
The Laurinaitis botch on the road to Raw 1000.
There's a 33 and a 30% chance it's true.
How do you even get McIntyre from McIntyre? I don't know. That's why I think it's one of the worst. I mean, like the recent one. That's.
How did you get there? Like, how did that even?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then after you say it, how do you not like go? Oh, I totally screwed that up. Riddle forgetting his lines. Yeah, that's another one. The first 90 minutes of Raw last week had the same amount of wrestling bell to bell as the first 30 minutes of Dynamite. Thoughts?
I think that's kind of rough.
Yeah.
I think that the fact that I don't know. I think that the fact that AEW can do it in 30 minutes, but WWE has a difficult time doing it in 90 minutes. It's like, whoa, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they definitely need to change some things. Because I think that they waste way too much time. Way too much time. Way too much time just doing absolutely nothing that isn't helpful to anything and is unnecessary.
Yeah. They say Velveteen Dream is backstage on Monday Night Raw tonight. Yeah, I've seen that. I've heard that. Volterra, maybe this is why Drew is doing a live Q&A on TikTok today. Could be. Could be. Jack, I've not seen Maven laugh this much since last week. Yep.
Yo, last week at Raw, it was
Did Omos even wash his hands? I hope so, John Elite.
Stream died. No, it's alive. Worst heel and worst face turns. Worst heel turn.
That's a good question. I'd have to think on that one.
Basically, Optimus Prime.
I'd have to think on that one, Jared.
All of Randy Orton's face turns. I saw a TV on a local channel and the main characters did the Shield fist bump. I was like, dude, you're doing the Shield fist bump and you ain't even the Shield. Oh, Riddle just fell on his butt. Omos is in the ring. Worst heel turn. It's me, Austin.
Okay, this is like this is stupid. Why do they even this whole Omos thing? Why do they even?
Well, because.
First off, anybody that's quick is gonna just run around him and kick him in the back and knock him upside the head or something.
Oh, it's Randy.
Randy would wrestle him, but Randy's too slow.
Randy's like, I don't think so.
Oh, and now we go to commercial.
Worst heel and face turn, the one that he did. Goldberg and Great American Bash 2000. Oh, man. I don't know. Did The Rock ever turn heel in his career? I mean, I don't know that he was... I don't know. Because I feel like with The Rock, I think he was very much so... I don't necessarily think it mattered what he did. I think the crowd was, into it, you know? So I don't know that it necessarily, I don't want to say, I don't know. Face heel. Can you categorize him as that? Because I think he was just, like I said, the crowd was just really into everything that he did.
Yeah. Yeah. Worst heel turn, Austin joining McMahon. Worst face turn, Orton turning on Evolution. That's probably some good choices, Jared. Hollywood Rock in 2003. I don't know if that was the worst turn as much as it was just the shocking. The longest match on WWE TV's last week was AJ and Omos, lasting 11 minutes 30 seconds. Thoughts? And we rated last week's show like a 3 or something like that. So that tells you what we thought. Natty, I think they just really are really scared of her after seeing her YouTube. Definitely. He was heel with Nation of Domination. Yes, he was. He was heel with Nation of Domination. Rock was heel 98 and 03. I'm interested in how this plays out. Will they keep Orton and Riddle winning, or will they keep AJ almost winning? I'm guessing they're going to have AJ and almost winning, or
I'm guessing they're not. I think that,
or
I think
they will lose because they're going to lose because of Ryker, or
yeah,
it's not going to be because of AJ and almost.
In the team.
He was heel against Hogan for years. What went wrong? Mick Foley and TNA. I don't know. Ant says Austin. I think Rock was heel before, one of those super arrogant heels. Yes, he was. Because he was Nation of Domination, so he was heel, definitely. Who asked the question again on the worst turns? That was Jared.
Yes.
Evolution turned on Orton. I'm really scared of Natty Jackie Boy. Ant's scared of Natty because he's seen her TikTok. What went wrong, Mr. Kennedy? You're smart to be. So going back to the almost AJ thing, or last week's show. Last week's show was just bad. They're just bad.
Just bad.
Bad show.
The highlight of Raw last week was Johnny Drip Drip, America's Most Wanted. That had me rolling. Like, I was, like, dying laughing. It was a good time. Like, for a solid, like, I mean, forever.
Yeah.
I was, like, really dying. Like, it was funny. Oh, shoot! Is Shawn Michaels the next biography?
Yes.
This best be good! Because if it's not, I will be watching that one. Big Shawn Michaels fan.
Oh God, I never liked Mr. Kitty. Says observing stuff. Mr. Kitty was boring, says Clark. Cheers for making me watch her Christmas video, says Jack. You two are beautiful people. Lovely to see all of you in chat. I'm off to bed. Love you. Hope to do something soon. Yes, we'll have to talk about it, Ant. But now that you're working, it's kind of messed things up, and you have to go to bed. So it's really messed things up. So Ant, just quit your job, and then we can do this. He would have been Vince's illegitimate son had he have not got suspended. Yes, the Dogfather is the Godfather. Pimped to preacher. So bad. But instead it was Ugg Hornswoggle. Good night, Ant. Yes, good night, Ant. Go get some sleep.
Okay, when they have to ask on commentary.
Let's see, it is now, 2 o'clock in the morning there?
When they have to ask on commentary, is that a word?
Jared wants if the biography's bad, Jared wants a Maven rant.
Okay.
If it's bad, you'll probably get it.
I know a lot of people really dislike the Macho Man one and didn't like the way they did that. I think that they should have done it differently. I think there's a lot that they missed, and I think that, like, if they wanted to do this whole big thing about Miss Elizabeth, then talk about Miss Elizabeth and not the Macho Man documentary, I understand the tie-in, though, of, like, the two of them, but the portion that they spent a lot of time talking about wasn't even when Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth were even together anymore. And so it's like, bruh. So I think they wasted a lot of time. I think they wasted a lot of time talking about other things when they could have talked about more things in Macho Man's career that sort of were career-defining moments for him. And, like, there was, like, no stuff about, like, I really don't feel like there was a whole bunch about, like, the whole Hogan thing and, like, leading up to that with their match at WrestleMania 4 or 5 or whatever it was, and then sort of teaming together, and then the Mega Bucks and the Mega Powers and all this stuff, and I don't feel like they talked a lot about that, which I think is like a big thing for him. At least when remembering the Macho Man's career, that's one of like the big highlights that stands out. Sort of the Ricky Steamboat and Macho Man thing, and then like sort of the stuff with Hogan.
Yeah.
Are some of the big things that I don't really feel they touched on enough. But,
Grant says, Ant just started an OnlyFans page. You won't have to work ever again. Ant is helping with the great vaccination. He's awesome. It is 2 a.m. there. Come to our channel on Wednesday. NXT versus AEW may be over. But Wrestle Story vs. GIMME is still in full throttle. That's right. Don't mess with the Wrestle Story, as we are the best!
Grr.
Grant's a flirt. It's only ants.dom. Can you, like, have a .dom? That'd be interesting. We love you, Ant. We do, Ant. Night, Jackie Boy. Night, Grant. Good night, Ant. Have a good one. Have a good night's sleep. So, my question is, Ant, are you actually giving shots, or are you just, like, directing people where they need to go?
Come on, Woods.
What was the first two-night WWE pay-per-view?
Is this like a trivia question? Or like, is it cheating if I look it up?
I don't know. Well, Wrestle Story made me a water bottle. We did that just for you, Jack. My YouTube friend did a Reasons Why Rhea Ripley Sucks video. I commented saying Daphne was a better metal chick looking wrestler. Apparently Moxley was supposed to face Omega 2 years ago All Out, but ended up not being cleared due to an injury and ended up being replaced with Pac. And they finally faced each other at Full Gear. Yes, they did. You are correct. WrestleMania 36.
That's what I want to say. I want to say WrestleMania 36 is the first two-night pay-per-view, but I could be wrong.
The toughness, the sure will of Xavier Woods is on display right now. Everybody can see the true...
No, beware of dog, Jared. I don't know.
Daphne has gained lots of weight in recent years. Everybody gains weight over time, man. No, nobody would trust me with a needle. I'm basically the best looking janitor in the game.
Are we going to another commercial break?
No, this is going to be like a 30-minute match is what this is going to be. Beware of Dog was 96.
Ah. Why is this match so long, bro? Does it look like I care? No, the answer is no. The answer is no. Just for anybody who didn't get it, the answer is no.
Kick almost in the head. I want to see him kick almost in the head. Ant's the best looking janitor is Ant the best looking janitor is Kenny Omega. You are correct within your house, beware of Dog. You don't know Jack. Power went out. Jack knows everything. Whoop whoop.
I like to think I know everything, but no, the answer is no.
Who's worse for booking matches that are way too long, Triple H or Tony Khan?
I don't feel like Tony Khan books matches that are way too long, though. Like, anybody who says the AEW's matches are way too long is kidding themselves.
I don't think that Triple H does a bad job with booking matches.
No, I don't think so either. I feel like it's Raw and SmackDown where, like, and not even SmackDown, it's just Raw. I feel like Raw, sometimes the matches are kind of drawn out, but the issue I have with it, I wouldn't have a problem with it if we hadn't seen it the week before and the week before that. You know?
Shouldn't Orton get counted out? He would have if the ref knew what was going on.
1, 2, 3, Randy Orton got the win on Elias.
Better knee strike, trigger or final flash? The trigger. Beware of Dog happened over 2 nights because of a major electrical storm, which took out the power to the building. During the Austin Vega match, they had to repeat it the night after to get filmed. I know everything except how to keep a girlfriend. It's okay.
Another RKO on Woods. Oh, another RKO on Kofi. Is he going to RKO Riddle? Riddle's like,
You can't screw this team up.
bro! This is why you have no friends, Randy, because you keep doing stuff like this. Sorry about that, Kofi. We're trying to get this under control. Sorry about that. That's hilarious.
I haven't watched Raw in a few weeks. Same here, Jack. Although I've only had 3. There's nothing wrong with it. You know? What are your thoughts on the click from the stories you have heard about them? They were scum. Yeah, I would say so. At times, yeah. But were they scum, or was it just them playing out their characters? I've had one. So I guess Kofi wasn't mad at Orton anymore? No.
He turned? No.
Did he turn, or was it just Randy?
He didn't. Randy didn't turn. Randy just RKO'd Kofi and Woods, not Riddle. Riddle was like, Randy, this is why you have no friends, dude. If JBL could create a superstar from scratch, it would be Randy Orton. What?
Oh, we got Sonya.
It's Sonya and Rhea. And Asuka. Relax, we're not doing this in my office. Clearly, it looks like an office. Sonya was given an idea. So they can focus on the triple threat match. What? Tonight we're getting Asuka versus Rhea.
Charlotte's.
Asuka said she already competed once, but she's willing to do it again, so. Cool! We get to see another epic match between the two who've already had, like, 3 epic matches thus far. They've been probably Match of the Year candidate matches between Asuka and Rhea, and we get another one tonight. I'm sure it's going to be just as good as the first 3. Are we trying to make Rhea look bad? Are we doing that on purpose? Like, is that the point? To make Rhea look bad? Because I'm convinced at this point that that's what it is. Because
please tell me Dream is not backstage at Raw. If I could create a superstar from scratch, it would be Gilbert. Is that a tattoo under Rhea's left eye?
No,
I think it's just a
not.
mark.
It's just.
Why is the rematch Asuka versus Rhea?
That's what I'm saying, though. Are we purposefully trying to make Rhea look bad? Because at this point, putting her in matches with Asuka has not worked out. They don't have chemistry. The matches don't look good. Okay? Are we trying to make Rhea look bad? Is that what we're doing? Because I legitimately do not understand why we're doing it otherwise. There is no point.
Why do they always do that with Sheamus?
What?
Like, show him, like, coming down to the ring. Like...
Oh, my gravies! Finally, we're getting Humberto Carrillo versus Sheamus. Finally? Ugh, dang. They're making Asuka look bad, too. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying, because it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work, but Rhea is your champion, and I think putting her in matches with the same person where it's not worked out and it hasn't looked good. Why are you doing that? Why? I understand there's nobody else on the roster apparently, but why? Why?
I don't understand what they're doing with Rhea. Humberto is definitely losing. SmackDown going to be good. I don't know, James. It's got to improve a lot. I will say I thought last week's was decent, just because of some of the stuff they did. Is it for the title, though, Humberto versus Sheamus?
Okay, I don't know. You know what I don't like about SmackDown is that I'm hearing that, I don't know if this is a WWE call, I don't know if this is a Fox call, I don't know, but I have heard that they have cut time from segments to add more to the Roman segments. I don't like that. Not a fan of that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that we're hearing that they're cutting time from people's stuff to add to the Roman segments.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, it's not.
Like, no. I don't fly with that. Not a chance.
Blame Vince, Maven. After all, he's the boss. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. What pay-per-view did The Rock debut at?
Royal Rumble?
Was it the Royal Rumble?
I want to say it was Royal Rumble. Now, I can't tell you what year, but I feel like it was the Royal Rumble. I could be wrong. Or was it Survivor Series? Shoot, I don't remember if it was Royal Rumble or Survivor Series. I feel like I remember the was it Survivor Series or was it Royal Rumble? Because I have two very distinct, like, I can see it. I literally can see it. Crowd. Rock. Survivor Series! I got it right the second time. I said Royal Rumble at first. Survivor Series. Survivor Series. Survivor Series 96. So, there you go. I said Royal Rumble, but, you know, Survivor Series.
November 17th, 1996.
At Survivor Series, I legit, like, I remember. He came out, you know, Rocky Maivia or whatever.
In a blue outfit.
Awful gear. Really bad. Terrible. But yeah. Survivor Series. It was my second.
Where was Aleister Black on Friday?
Not around. Pay-per-view did the Rock debut at, man.
I'm kind of bored and tired of Roman Reigns. That's the problem, is they just keep putting him out there.
And the fact, like I said, that we're hearing that time is being cut from the show, from other segments to add to it, I don't like that one bit. I don't like it.
Jared, I told you Jack knows everything. Good news, my brother is getting a liver transplant in June. Well, good.
Cool.
That's good, Lewis.
Maven gets my
not
point.
good that he needs the new liver, but the fact that he's getting the transplant for his new liver. That's good. I don't want you to think, you know, well, everybody should just go out and get a liver transplant, just, you know, because it's the thing to do.
No. I'll be right back.
That's cool, Lewis. No, it's really probably not cool. That's why I kind of like...
It's not cool. However...
Did he debut as Rocky Maivia? Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. That's what I said. Rocky Maivia. Terrible. Great. Blue. Purple, green gear. Not good. Not good at all.
I'll need a new liver if WWE doesn't stop driving me to drink. Why do they do this? I don't understand this. Like it's like some form of the match is going to be at the pay-per-view. Why do they do this? MVP. This man already proved that he is the better man. Last week I pinned Braun. Tonight I pinned Drew. Again. Like, yeah, what's the point? Why do they do this? I don't get it. Every time before the pay-per-view, they do like I don't get this. Why is anybody interested? Why would anybody be interested in this for a pay-per-view? After watching it 17 times before the pay-per-view. It's like they think we have the memory of a goldfish. That's why they keep repeating matches, match highlights and promos and flashbacks. I don't get it. And people keep coming back to watch it. Look, we're here watching it right now. So we had that promo because Sheamus is in the ring.
Why, what?
Just Lashley talking. It's like Groundhog Day. Yeah. Name the members of the Radicals when they debuted.
Oh, I have no idea. Who? I don't even know. Not even. No.
What's that mark on Lashley's face? A scar.
Yeah, it is a scar.
Yeah.
It's a wicked scar.
I don't think I can name the members of the Radicals. I'll be right back, too.
Okay, Mom wanted to know if you wanted a grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll...
Okay, then go tell her that you would want one. Oh. Okay. Got it. I know who they are now. Sorry. The Radicals, men. Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Perry Saturn, and Dean Malenko. Yeah. Maven and John Cena. OMG! Yes. Oh, so now we have Sheamus cutting a promo. Those dopes that came before Sheamus. They gave United States Championship matches to anybody. Oh. So Mansoor's streak ended last week. Yes. Sheamus and Carrillo, again, yawn. Yeah, man. I know. I know the feeling, Scott. I know the feeling. Chris was the reigning WCW champion when he jumped ship. What is the point of this promo though? Like, we already knew all this information that he's talking about. Like, dude, just like quick, just like get to the stuff. Carrillo is gonna become meme of the week. All right. Let's go. Chris Jericho was never good as world champion. That's not even the dumbest thing WCW did. I didn't see them last week. Good thing they're going at it again.
All right. There was like no rhyme or reason to that promo.
No. What are you drinking?
Kool-Aid.
Oh, what? We have more?
Yeah.
I didn't know I didn't know.
Lemonade.
What the heck, man?
We're only a little over 1 hour into the show. I've taken 2 naps and had ice cream. LOL. 1.5 hours left.
It's so, like, it's hard to watch. It really is. And I feel terrible saying it because, like, you know, WWE is great until it isn't. And I feel like Raw is just not good because it's a lot of repeat stuff.
Okay, but my question, we had a stupid Lashley promo in, like, we had Sheamus come out. So whoever wrote this, you have Sheamus come out. And then we have a Lashley promo. And then we have Sheamus doing a promo to call out Humberto.
When the match was already made. And it legitimately makes no sense. And so that's what, it's hard to watch because they do so much stuff that's so extra and so, like, unnecessary. And not even remotely does it make sense for them to be doing some of the stuff that they are. And they try to make it make sense, but it doesn't. Actually, they don't even try. They don't even try to make it make sense. They just throw stuff out there.
Like, Sheamus is going to get beat here.
I don't get it.
Like, look at it. He doesn't even look like he's interested. Terry Reynolds was in WCW at the start of her career. What was her gimmick? Oh, at the beginning.
See,
I'm trying to think.
Jared is exposing me for the fraud that I am. Apparently I'm a fraud because I like to sit here and I'm like, oh yeah, I know lots of stuff about wrestling. And then we get the questions going. And I'm like, duh.
Well, I'm trying to think. What?
Good questions. I just don't know the freaking answers to them. Jack does, though. Jack
Raw's a
knows.
hard watch, but what do I do with my Raw ticket next year? Well, Jack, considering there'll be fans there, you'll probably enjoy it. This feels like a 4-year-old wrote the script. It does. I mean, it's like there's no sense. Like, someone make it make sense. Because it doesn't. Like, we're going to write the story, and we're going to have this part of the story, and then we're going to go off to this part of the story, and then we're going to go back to this part of the story, and then we're going to go to this part of the story, and then we're going to go to this part of the story.
Why is it mainly pizza commercials? Well, because they want you to buy pizza.
Terry was Alexander York. No, Alexander York wasn't that woman. I could be wrong. What was she? She was something.
I'm just going to look it up, man.
Yeah, she was Alexander York. You are correct, Jack. Beer helps. She was. I do remember that. Because she had a similar gimmick to a woman. WA, can we please be hired to write the scripts for Raw?
Could we?
Well, we could be.
I'd love to be hired to write the script, but...
Often when WWE would do women's segments, I ask, have WWE writers ever met a woman? That's funny. Wet teddy bears. Yes, wet teddy bears. You could buy one too, John Elite.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Reynolds was originally a makeup artist for CNN from 1985 to 1991, where she worked on Larry King's makeup. Cool.
That's what got her the job.
And then on the weekends, she did makeup for wrestlers of Jim Crockett Promotions.
Just think, you could do that.
So that's cool.
You could do that before becoming a big star on TV.
I'm going to get some lemonade.
All right.
All right. I'll be back.
What the crap is ocean water? Like, someone explain to me, what is ocean water? My favorite Sonic drink is ocean water. Is it salty? Arby's. We had the meats. Tomorrow night, 2 huge championship matches. Raquel Gonzalez against Mercedes Martinez. Larry King's makeup, fire her. He looks like a frog. Salted water. I'd imagine salt water. That's what I'm wondering. Is it like, that's what I, like, is it like salted water? Yeah, what is ocean water flavor exactly? That's what I'm at, Johnny. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like totally baffled by it. After Ezekiel Jackson won the ECW title, they got it. They got it off it instantly. That was stupid. Yes. What's happened to our chat here?
I don't know.
Did we lose our...
Do you know a superstar who has been as established and as, whatever Corey Graves just said, as Sheamus? He's still striving to be one of the greatest superstars on the roster that we have at this moment in time.
Ocean tastes like fish pee. That's funny. So, Grant, let me ask you this. Because you wouldn't know if it tasted like fish pee unless you had a fish pee in your mouth. Oh, look at Humberto! His face is being stretched.
Why so serious, Humberto?
Carrillo with shots to the belly. Don't stop fighting. Yeah, because
He was planning on.
Everybody gets into the ring and quits.
He was planning on quitting. Can't believe Korea was still just staying through.
I looked it up. I guess it sounds like soda with some coconut. So why is it called ocean water?
Because it's coconut. I don't know.
Mr. G, I'm just assuming it does.
Because people are sitting there going, "What is this?" They want people to question it and go, "What the crap is this? I have to buy it." You know.
Grant, you know what they say about assuming things. Why are serious face, Humberto?
You know, I got.
That's a good question.
Fave 2 out of 3 falls match. Fave.
Wow, I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Match. Yeah,
I'd have to that's another one I have to
did
think
a
about.
crap ton of those like last year or the year before.
Voltaire like a carbonated coconut water. I'd rather drink fish pee. Coconut and oceans are tropical. Well, they are, but it just doesn't make sense. Then why don't they call it coconut water? I prefer drinking fish pee to raw. Yeah, a lot of people do. The Great Bros, how you doing? I hate knowing everything that's going to happen since the stories are boring and dumb. 100% agree. I think that there's... I don't get it. And you see the same matches every week.
Oh.
Okay, that was... Yeah.
It wasn't even Sheamus sitting at the floor. No. Sheamus landed on Humberto. He's like, come here. He was just...
Edge, Mysterio, Angle, Benoit...
He was just
is one of my
calling for
favorite 2
someone.
out of 3 falls.
He might be actually, like, injured. My dude fell on his leg. He might have messed up his hip. Humberto's like actually injured. Because Sheamus landed like all of his weight on...
I want to see it again. Sheamus might be hurt too.
On Humberto. Hopefully he's okay.
Can you name all 8 members of WCW's Dangerous Alliance?
Dangerous Alliance? Dangerous Alliance. Do you know how long it's been since I've watched something WCW?
I'm trying to think.
Lindsay Dorado. Grand Metalik. Lucha House Party.
This is Vince's way of just, saying, we put them on TV.
We know tag team wrestling.
Humberto's tailbone probably snapped. Yeah, I'm thinking he's probably hurt pretty bad. Dangerous Alliance was Earthquake, Kevin Sullivan, Ed Leslie, and... Yes, I'm trying to think.
We're always Lucha Lit.
Yeah, we're Lucha Lit.
Cedric's old theme song.
The Giant. Was he part of that? Wasn't that the Dungeon of Doom?
I think that was the Dungeon of Doom.
That's what I'm like trying to think because
I don't think the Giant was in Dangerous Alliance. I could be wrong.
Last 2 out of 3 falls match I saw was Gargano versus Cole for the vacant NXT title at TakeOver New York. I can't recall the last time I've seen a match waved off due to injury. Yeah, it's been a while. Shelton versus Cedric now, guys. Thoughts? Okay. I think it'll be a good match. I like the whole setup to it. The problem I have with it is after these guys face each other, they're going to go off into the sunset. I hate Kevin Sullivan. Might have been Clark. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think was because I'm also thinking of the Dungeon of Doom. So I'm trying to think about which one's which.
If we're talking WCW.
Paulie Dangerously, Arn Anderson, Bobby Eaton, Larry Zbyszko, Medusa, Michael PSA's, Rick Rude, and Steve Austin.
Yeah, we cheated. We looked it up.
Maybe he just pooped himself and we all think he's really hurt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that was 8. That was all 8. Dangerous Alliance.
Oh, that's
See,
fun.
it sounded familiar, but it was like, I don't know, everything all just.
There it is. He
together.
just put it. Jared just put it up.
Paulie Dangerously, Arn Anderson, Bobby Eaton, Larry Zbyszko, Medusa, Michael PSA's, Rick Rude, and Steve Austin. There you
go. Waste of Space. Sullivan's my son.
Like I said, we cheated.
Yeah, we did cheat. We had to. I had to cheat.
Because it was going to bother if you didn't look it up.
Because I couldn't think of it. Avoid the Noid. Whatever happened to the Nitro Girls? Well, they blew up. Cedric got his old team back? Yes. He did. Longer part of We're Married HBK. There you are. James, one of them married HBK.
Jack knows all.
Hence, where it got the name the Dangerous Alliance.
Yeah, because Paulie
Dangerously, yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Hurt business. Cedric did get his old team back. He got his old team back. The da 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 da.
Hurt Business. You know the Hurt Business.
Is he fighting Shelton?
It's now one person. Well, two people. MVP and Lashley. Warren married Booker T. Speaking of the Hurt Business, what happened to T-Bar and Mace or whatever the crap their names were? Like, they haven't been on.
Were we on last week? No.
No?
I don't know.
Like, they have no clue what they're doing. Oh, let's do this story. No, let's scrap that.
Let's not.
Let's show this same match that we showed last week. Oh, we're in Ready to Rumble with that beautiful Irish actress.
A 2-hour
I'm beginning to think they're
Law and Order crossover event.
They're still trying to get Umberto out of the arena.
SVU, organized crime.
Which is why we got 19 commercials. I want you guys to guess on a scale of 1 to 10 how upset that I will be there Sunday when a certain person becomes Raw Women's Champion. Minnie M, you know who I'm talking about.
I'm gonna take a guess.
I'm gonna say that you're gonna be a 10, Jonelle.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess and say 10. Oh, it's Eva Marie.
When I first heard this theme, I thought the lyrics was used to dream I had a dog.
It's Eva Marie.
Do you think it's safe for AEW to be back on the road? Probably not, because I think we're about ready to get hammered again. Because we got a lot of people that aren't getting their second shots.
This is the same video we showed last week. Okay, great. No.
No, it's the same thing you did last week.
This is literally... This is literally the same video they showed last week!
It is. Guys just kicked Florida out of the Union. It's not just Florida, though. Voltaire, I haven't gotten the first shot yet.
Bruh!
Well, there's some places that don't allow it. So we got our first shot last week. I received both my shots. We go back in 2 weeks to get our second one. It's shaped like a gentleman's vegetable anyway. It's a repeat of last week. Like, literally. Yeah.
I love Shelton's theme. It's fire.
Is this a car commercial or perfume commercial? Oh, it's Eva.
Literally, it's the exact same video they showed last week.
I got my first shot in March. Kicks like a mule. Yes, we were tired after our first shot.
They only shot one video. They were like, "Hey, Eva, we want you to come in to like do this. Like, we want you back. We want you to come back to the company, right? And like, we have an idea of what we want to do with you. So we're gonna film this vignette."
I think the
and they only filmed one.
You know why?
And they're airing it.
You know why they do this?
It's the evolution thing.
No, it's because they sit there and they go, "Did we show this last week?"
It's the dumbest thing ever.
I don't know if we should. Okay, let's run it.
Everybody's like, "Huh? What? Yes, we saw this last week. If I recall."
Credit to Cedric Alexander for that beautiful move.
Like, what?
Savvy move by Cedric Alexander. Were you guys a fan of Cody's Dashing and Stardust gimmicks? Yeah, I was. I think, you know.
Pay attention now. Good. It's so dumb.
With the traveling, I do make people happy. I had to get them. See, there's just so many people. I don't know about anywhere else, but I know that here, when we went to get our shots, they told us that there's been a lot of people that haven't come in for their second shot.
Which is so dumb.
And with the variants that are now popping up in the UK from India, just grab his leg and do the same thing. Why doesn't he grab his leg and do the same thing?
I don't know. But why is Cedric screaming?
He needs to just grab his leg and do the same thing, because it'd be like the same move, just the other way. No spoilers for the second shot. He didn't even have him in a hold, so it was like he was just holding his leg. Like, I didn't get that. What was that?
Nobody knows.
I got your leg! Oh yeah, I got yours too!
I don't know.
Essentially one good leg.
What was that?
Well, he's only got one good leg. If he had two good legs, that wouldn't have happened. But he's got that bad knee now from Cedric going, "I'm gonna hug your leg!"
Has anyone ever had any interesting paranormal experiences?
Oh, Jared, I have all kinds of stuff for you. I could give you like a list of stuff.
The first one that pops into my mind is there was the computer incident.
Jack, I watched Ghostbusters.
There was the computer. None of us looked this thing up on there. You were like in here early or something. And you were on the computer. And I don't even remember what it was. But it was like some penguin island something. Like that was searched up on the computer and you were like, "You guys like come in." But it was like early in the morning, like when you got on here or whatever.
Yeah, well,
there wasn't like any search.
Yeah, there was,
but then you got off of it, and then you came back, and that was like the thing that was popped up on the computer. It was like the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
And it was like typed into the search bar, like you had to like.
Yeah,
use
there was like
it.
a specific search for something. I think it's by Australia. I think
It was the weirdest thing.
like And it was specific. It wasn't just like something, oh, Penguin was a puffin party. There's an island called Penguin Island or something like that. It's some weird name. Something that none of my kids would have looked up. Something I didn't look up. Something Mrs. Gleen didn't look up. And it was looked up, somehow, some way, it looked up on our computer.
It's weird. Shelton won!
I saw a man turn into a shop. Like, he literally turned into he was a man, and then just poof, he was a shop. I was abducted by aliens twice, or could have been Riddle Stash.
Lewis said I looked in the mirror this morning and I'd seen myself. Did that count?
I like, seriously, I do have, like...
Several.
We've had several, like, things happen that can't be explained.
You had one where you thought the kids were yelling for you or something like that.
Well, we've had things where, a girl used to chat with on Twitch. Her husband is her moderator. He acts like he's has a terrible ego. We had in the house we lived in before here, my stepdaughter passed away, and like the week after she passed away, that whole week we had like strange smells coming through the house, like roses and stuff, and really like at times it was really good, like strong sense of like flowery smells. Mm-hmm. We also had like a natural gas smell that I couldn't find, and it was like floated through the house. Mrs. Gleen had a thing pop up on the computer because she was questioning whether she was a good mother or not, and things like that to her. And a thing popped up on the computer talking about how she was like a good mother. Basically, it was like a story that my stepdaughter had written, and it was talking about how Mrs. Gleen was a good mother and all this stuff and everything. Everything was good. So that was weird. We've heard footsteps right after. We heard footsteps right after my stepdaughter passed away. We'd hear footsteps upstairs. Let's see. Here in the house we're in right now, there was a little boy that got ran over next to us in the like before we moved in here. And several years before we moved in here, there was a little boy that got ran over in the house next door to us in the driveway. His dad ran him over on accident. And like Maven's sister, little sister, was talking to people or talking to somebody, and she was being specific about it, like talking about who it was and stuff like that, and that kind of went away after she got a little older. So I don't know if she was actually like talking to somebody or if it was just an imaginary friend. Your camera slightly moved. It's probably a ghost. We went to visit my stepdaughter's grave a couple years after she passed away, and we were at the grave, and the cemetery is big and open, and there's just bushes, right? Mm-hmm. Like up along, like her grave's down on a hill, and there's bushes up at the top of the hill, and then everything else is big and open, like you can see for a half mile. We saw a guy walk up one side of the road. He had an oxygen tank, and he looked like he was enclosed like from the 50s. And he walked up, and then walked up and went by our van, and I watched him start to walk, away from the van, and we're a long ways from many houses, and there was nowhere he could have went. And we were sitting there and we were talking, and then we looked up again, and he was gone. And I was like,
crap!
Like, this guy had an oxygen tank. Where did he go? It's not like he took off running. So where did he go? So I went up, I checked behind the bushes, looked down the bushes row, didn't see him. So where'd he go? I don't know. No clue. But it was kind of weird. So yeah. So Jared, to answer your question, yes, we have had paranormal stuff. In this house, like Maven said, I've heard voices. I thought one of the kids was crying once. And did he get decimated by Thanos? I have no clue. I don't know where he went. In this house, I thought I heard one of the kids crying, and this was early in the morning. And I came up, kids were asleep. I was like, okay, so that's like weird because someone was just like crying. It was like I could hear it. Is your late stepdaughter Maven's sister from another mister? Yes. She has 3 older siblings, two older brothers and 1 older sister. Mm-hmm. And their sister's the one that passed away. She had, she got strep. Was sick for about a week and a half. And within about a week and a half, she passed away. Y'all's ratings on Raw so far tonight, I'd give it probably a 4.
Yeah, 4.
Thanks,
4,
James.
5, 4.
One time I heard sounds in the other room and I thought it was a ghost. I was relieved to see it was just an armed burglar. Man, you're turning into Randy hearing voices in your head. It was like the creepiest thing. It was like the creepiest thing. Literally, it sounded like a kid crying down the hall. And so I checked it out, and it was like nothing. Appreciate it, guys. It's one of those things, you know. It was the doctors didn't do things right, so it's kind of you know. Their hugs, by the way. I'd love to continue this talk about Discord server sometime. We could do that. We've had some other stuff happen here in the house. In this house we're in now.
It's Asuka! WrestleMania Backlash. I love that the main focus is WrestleMania and then Backlash.
Yeah. I've had things happen and pictures to prove it. Cool. Girls 5 Eva. That's a new show on Peacock.
It is. I've gotten ads for it the last 4 days. It's annoying.
We don't have any pictures, but like I said, we've had personal experiences with smells and things popping up on the computer, things like that. Ripley! I feel my mother's presence all the time. Probably is. I mean, it's one of those things. It's kind of weird. I'll tell you my alien abduction stories. So you were abducted, Grant? You're talking about aliens. We saw, again, that's something else. We saw, we were traveling across country one time and saw something that was...
Oh, I feel like I remember that.
Yeah.
It's in the sky?
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
In Britain, we were rarely abducted by aliens because British people can admit they are drunk. What do you guys watch on Peacock aside from WWE pay-per-views?
Like I said recently, I've been watching Chicago Med. I've seen some Chicago PD. I watched The Office on there.
I've seen the film Aliens. Twice, Grant? Do you have pictures? Did they microchip you?
What else have I watched on Peacock? Everybody Loves Raymond. Mostly...
I watch a lot of old stuff on...
Mostly, I don't know.
I'll try and watch the older stuff. The cemetery of the guy just appeared. The cemetery of the guy just appeared. Yeah, he just disappeared. He was gone. I don't know where he went. And there's no way he could have, like I said, he had an oxygen tank. There's no way he could have ran, like, because it's big and open. There's no place for him to go. And we were like, where's he? Like, he was there, and then he was gone. I wish I would have took a picture of him, like, as he was walking up. But the guy, you know, if it was a real guy, he would have been like, don't be creepy, dude. What are you doing taking a picture of me?
Oh, boy.
A girl I used to chat with on Twitch, her husband is a moderator, and her husband acts like he's his own biggest fan. He probably is. Probably is. Hearing talk of a gas shortage, is that true? Scott, yes, I'm hearing things that, yes, it probably is going to be a gas shortage, and it's not going to be because there's a gas shortage, so to speak. Well, there's two things that are happening. Since the one oil pipeline was hacked, since the one oil pipeline was hacked, that's kind of messed things up. And then there's not enough truck drivers out there, apparently, to get gas to where it needs to go. That cemetery guy sounds like he got beamed up on this Enterprise. I don't know where he went, Jack, because it was, like, weird. He was there, and then he was gone. Like, gone. Phantom smells, voices, seeing things aren't there. If you have an old TV, you can see spirits by looking in the screen when it's off. Yeah, we don't have an old TV. Otherwise, that'd be cool.
My man, I'm not trying to be no poltergeist up in here. I think not. No.
Minnie Emma, legitimate question for you. Do you think it was pointless crowning a new Raw Women's Champion back at WrestleMania if they knew they was going to give it to Charlotte?
I don't think they were originally going to give it to Charlotte. I think that sort of based on what has happened and sort of what we've seen Rhea do at this moment in time, I just don't think she's ready for the title. I don't really think she was ready at WrestleMania, but I think they thought she was ready, and then they kind of realized, oh crap, we need to have a backup plan.
Oh, you know who else is going to come out?
What
Watch.
we can do here.
Guess who else is going to come out?
And so
Charlotte's coming out. I bet Alexa comes out. My grandma said my uncle saw a mermaid. That's interesting. James, I have my mom's picture on my fireplace. I was cooking in the kitchen when her picture was off the fireplace. I knew my mom was there watching over me. That's possible. You know? It's one of those things that it's kind of weird how things happen. As long as there's a Congress, there will never be a shortage of hot air. They got Star Trek on Peacock? I believe so. And James says, I knew Charlotte's coming out. Joe, how many titles do you see changing on Sunday? 2.
I don't know. Maybe.
Observing stuff. Yeah, I don't believe in ghosts, but I don't go looking for them either. Well, I didn't go looking for them, but I've had some, like I said, I've had some weird stuff happen. Mr. G said you thought one of the kids was crying. Are you sure you weren't hallucinating? No, I wasn't hallucinating.
No,
Trust me, I wasn't hallucinating.
Mr. G isn't the only person that's had that has.
Because when it happened, at first I thought I kind of ignored it because I was like, okay, I'm like, there's nothing, and then it continued, and I was like, okay, like one of the kids is hurt, like they're in their room crying. What's going on? So I went to check on them, and they were asleep. Nothing. So no, there was no hallucinating there. Yeah, because Shaq could walk into like anywhere, and you know, have y'all walked through the cemetery at night? James, I got a cemetery. We're less than a quarter mile.
We walk through the cemetery all the time.
We're less than a quarter mile from a cemetery.
Yeah, we walk through the cemetery all the time, like, not necessarily all the time at night or anything. I mean, I think there's maybe one time that we were sort of in there when it was kind of dark.
Yeah.
But there's no ton of lighting in there, so generally when we go to the cemetery to walk, it's, like, during the day.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Star Trek, the original series, was created by the Desilu Network in 1966. That is now NBC and kind of Fox. Interesting. Which would explain why they have it on Peacock. It didn't make noise.
I thought it buzzed, but no. She said the mermaid was ugly, not like a Disney princess.
If you look at there's like a movie or a thing that's like supposed mermaids. They said it was fake, but that makes sense because the mermaid that you know in what they made the video they made said now come out and said it's fake.
Bianca Belair!
I am the BEST. I'm surprised it's on Peacock though, as Paramount Plus is pretty much built around it. Yeah. In high school, my social teachers told me and my classmates about Paul Bernardo and Carla Homolka. Hearing that traumatized me.
Charlotte is on commentary. Charlotte, did you go to Sonya Deville? And did you ask her to do this match? Well, yes I did. Of course I did.
I saw the news the other day where a kid ordered food from Grubhub and he ended up having 200 orders. There was another one where a kid ordered, spent like $2,000 and bought SpongeBob popsicles. And his mom wasn't very happy.
What are y'all afraid of? Y'all know they say the dead can't hurt the living. Well, see, the thing about it is,
So they throw you across the cemetery. James.
I'm not afraid to walk in a cemetery at night. The issue is lighting. And
You
the
don't know
fact
who
that
they are.
there's
Read
no
about
lighting.
them at your own risk. I'm gonna check this out right now.
There's no lighting in the cemetery at all. So and the cemetery that we have is very like hilly, and so it's kind of like, you know, would be hard to walk at night. So it's more so that than being afraid of the cemetery at night. Haters love to hate me, hate to love me.
Interesting. That's interesting, Clark. I told people our current champions that we have now, she was ready for a title with a lot of people wanted to see her win around WrestleMania. Damn, the kid spent $2,000 on a popsicle. Yeah, on a bunch of popsicles. SpongeBob popsicles. I think it was like $2,140 or something like that. I used to watch people go through haunted houses. I wouldn't be afraid of ghosts. I don't believe in. I would be afraid of deranged homeless people with rusty shanks that could be in there. Y'all creep me out in the room. I'm sorry, the Great Brows. I'm sorry. Sorry. Just sharing stories. This match won't end well. I think Alexa's going to come out.
It's a little too chummy.
All you had to do is ask nicely.
It's a little too chummy.
Yeah. What is she doing? What was the point of that?
I don't know. This match is just, I don't know.
What was the point of her throwing up on the like? I don't get that.
Not throwing up. What was the point of Asuka being thrown up onto the apron? Yeah.
Throwing her up there.
I don't.
How's that?
Better. I don't know. I don't think they have very good chemistry. I'm tired of seeing them in matches together because it doesn't work. It happens. It is what it is. I think that they just, I don't know. Woo. What was that?
She needs to like look over and headbutt Charlotte. I told my YouTube friend that the Taker Austin Buried Alive match is on Taker's Deadliest Matches, and he thought that wasn't the right Buried Alive match to be on the DVD. 7! I could have been to 25. I once saw Night of the Living Dead, scariest film ever.
It was, I wouldn't call it scary. But it was definitely something. 1-2, kick out at 2. My gravies.
Minnie M, would you appear in a ring like The Undertaker or become like a ghost from the cemetery and hunt everyone? Or hunt
I don't
everyone?
know.
But then I told him his ones with Mankind and Vince were on the Tombstone DVD. Have y'all noticed Sonya in black and Charlotte is in the black? They are in cahoots together. Yes, I agree, James. I really don't care about this match. I was cooking through most of it. Salmon and mashed potatoes. Cool. Salmon mashed potatoes are good.
I like mashed potatoes. Salmon, not so much, but...
Maven loved it. Thanks for the cool stories tonight about you hearing weird sounds in your house, Mr. G. Now I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Thanks a lot, buddy. John L., anything to make your life...
Oh, boy.
more interesting.
Oh!
Our local channels are terrible. Yesterday had Marine 6 on, and they cut out the part where Becky kills The Miz. It's because they didn't want to see The Miz die. I love mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are good.
Mashed potatoes are delicious.
Yeah, the 3-year-old likes mashed potatoes. It's like his favorite food. One of his favorite foods. He likes pizza, too. Ripley's Power.
Going for the Riptide. 1, 2, 3. Rhea won. Good for her.
They cut out The Miz dying. Isn't that the big point of the film?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I've never seen the Marine 6. I've never seen any of the Marine franchise.
The Raw Women's Championship on the line in a triple threat match. Thank you for having this match prior to that match.
Well, if we're gonna see something, I want to see something. Like let's if we're gonna do something with Asuka, Alexa, and Charlotte, then let's do it.
I don't know if anybody knows this, but Rhea's wearing black too. Which version of Mankind do you prefer? More the deranged one or the goofy one? Either one, because he was great. Great show tonight, guys. It was awesome as well. We try to be, James. We try. We try to entertain you, because Raw is not. And now we got a Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre thing going on. Like, why? 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 We saw this earlier, and now we get to see it again? Why?
Because it's Raw, and they just want to...
Don't get it.
They want to make you sit here and go, why? That's the point.
Jack is just on my local TV channel. See, that's why it's happened.
I'll be back.
Oh, trust me, even without seeing it, you can just guess Marine films. And I'm a huge James Bond fan. Jack, you're a huge James Bond fan, a Star Trek fan, and a Wrestle Story, and a Gimme a Hull YEAH fan. Oh, and a Becky fan. What is all your favorite kids? So what are my kids' favorite foods? 2 of them really like pizza. Maven, I'm not exactly sure. She's not a huge pizza fan. One of them I really don't know. Because she eats like salad and stuff. And then the other one, she likes pizza, she likes pasta. She's a little more she's a little more like me, where I don't like necessarily have a favorite food. That piano song that would play after Mankind won a match, that was a piece of music Mick Foley's mom wrote. Interesting, Clark. They did the same thing with the UFO on SmackDown. Huge Wrestle Story fan, Geeky fan, wrestling in general fan, Bond fan, Star Trek fan, history fan, America fan, and of course, a bladeless.
Here's your sandwich. Don't eat it yet. I'm bringing your soup.
All right.
Hold on. Trade me pickles.
Bladeless fan.
Sorry.
What's Bendy's favorite food? Pizza. He's a huge pizza fan. If he could have pizza every day, he would have pizza every day. Tomorrow night, I really hope Zoe Stark will grace my TV. Tomorrow night, her Tony feud. I am so looking forward to. Should be good, James. It's the Muppet Show. I mean, Miz and Moist.
Did you want soup or no?
Yeah, I'll take some soup.
Okay then. I have to go get another bowl.
Sorry, I'm eating my pickle.
That's okay. It's fine.
The Monday Night Delight. A defiant Jimmy Uso.
Hopefully this is not too warm. Here you go.
I made y'all hungry. Good job observing stuff. Talking about salmon and mashed potatoes like we had to get food. This is your fault.
Had to go get it. Thanks. Thanks, observing. Thank you. Ocean water. That's my favorite Sonic drink. The slush is bringing this to another level. Direct
One of my
quote.
lights just blew up. My bedroom used to be my nan and grandma's room for 35 or so years. So I often wonder if they haunt it. They might, Jack. You never know.
I quite like pickles.
I heard Sasha Banks has been on vacation because she's doing other stuff outside of WB. She's doing there's rumors she's doing the Mandalorian.
Yeah. That's what I've heard. Pickle,
Tomato soup.
Pickle, tomato soup, and a grilled cheese. More specifically, pickle and tomato soup. It's actually pretty good. What's your fave Mankind match, Cactus Jack match, and Dude Love match? You know, I'm going to be honest. I haven't seen tons of, like, the Dude Love stuff. One of my...
All of them.
Cactus Jack. I don't know if it was necessarily Cactus Jack or if it was Mick Foley. But the match he did with... one of my favorites that stands out in my mind that I really enjoyed because of how extreme it was the Mick Foley and Edge match. I'm pretty sure it was at WrestleMania 22 or 23. Where, like, Edge went through the flaming table or something like that. Or, like, Mick Foley went through the flaming table. It was, like, wicked stupid. But I really, really enjoyed that. Now, granted, like I said, I don't know if that was Mick Foley or if it was, like Cactus Jack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what they listed it as.
Speaking of, I'm assuming, is that salmon? Or what is that? That's what I'm cooking tomorrow. Cool, cool. Yeah, her in season 3 at Mandalorian would make sense. I think my taste buds are changing. I'm starting to not like pickles. Mr. G, I have a serious question for you. Could you give me any tips on how to start out being a fun? I'm not sure what you're asking, Jono. I want to try food from Sonic. The only person is I can't find a Sonic over here. I've ate Sonic once or twice. It's not too bad. My favorite Mankind match, I know this is an obvious one, the Hell in a Cell with Taker. I kind of like all of Mankind, just Mick Foley was good. Jack says it was Mick. Yes. My favorite Cactus Jack match is the street fight with a Triple H. They both went through the flaming table. My favorite Dude Love match is the Falls Count Anywhere with Austin.
It was wicked stupid. Wicked stupid, but I loved it. I thought it was epic. Like, I was like, this is like the coolest. Like, ever.
Blasphemy. Pickles are the only veggie I eat.
I love pickles. Like, I would totally eat an entire jar of pickles, like, by myself, if nobody would stop me. I love pickles. They're delicious. So good. How does Morrison dip? How does Morrison dye drip in his hair? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Majority of the time when they do stuff like that, it's, sometimes they have, like, hair paint, and you can either do it with a sponge and then have, like, a stencil or something like that made, so you can sort of stipple it across wherever you want to put it. Or they could use, like, a stencil and do, like, spray, like colored spray to get it to stay. That would be my guess. I mean, if anybody, like, does that by hand, props to you, because I probably could never do it. But that's what I would assume. Is a template in, like, colored hairspray or hair paint. One of the two.
I'll be honest, I was never a fan of John Morrison, but I respect him. Damian Priest is still undefeated. Yeah, he's not losing this. I love pizza so much I can eat an entire box by myself. My favorite John Morrison match is the ones with him and Jeff Hardy. Okay, Maven. My favorite Dude Love match was that guy on Pawn Stars trying to sell a normal dude.
We literally watched that the other day. It was the funniest thing. This guy was like, like, I have this knockoff Mick Foley mask from, like, a Halloween costume, and
I think he wanted, like, $500 for the shirt and the mask.
I think so. And they were like, well, we can give you $200.
Yeah.
Like, $500's a bit, you know. It's a bit.
I have two different kinds of pickles at all times. Garlic and more garlic. So there's, like, one that says, like, literally says more garlic. Like, how could you, like, if it's garlic, how could you get more garlic than garlic? Like, Grant, I think they're just ripping you off. They wanted you to buy 2 different pickle jars. Try new garlic. And, if that doesn't satisfy you, we got more garlic. Buy them both, and you could try them.
Compare them. See if they're any different. Oh, man. I love pickles. Pickles are so good.
When was Mick on the show? Like, we just watched it last week? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, last weekend.
Grant, your breath must be great. Well, Jack, he keeps away the vampires. That's the important thing. Pow! Right in the mouth.
Because it's Johnny Trip Trip, baby.
Mr. G, can you give me how to start being a dad?
It's called Garlic Rush.
No, John, now I can't tell you that.
It might as well.
This is a family show.
Be pickled garlic.
I've heard of matches in Japan where they would set barbed wire on fire that burns very, very
Dude,
much.
oh my gosh. I don't even know what that was. Did you see that gif? Or how would you say it?
Yeah.
A gif. Of that dude being, like, literally, like, set on fire. There, in the caption of it was, like, they told us to go out there and, like, get heat or whatever.
Yeah.
And the dude literally set the guy on fire. Dumbest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Pickled garlic. That's been like a recent trend that I've seen people like literally buying jars of pickled garlic.
Yeah.
And like they eat it. I'm like, that's kind of interesting.
Well, because garlic's good for you.
Well, I mean, I understand that, yeah.
And then the pickle juice. Runners drink pickle juice.
So.
Oh. That was another botch. Nasty. Oh, that was worse. Now that Sasha Banks is going to be busy for a little while, it gives her a chance for people to miss her. Yes, it does. It does, Jono. Right now my breath smells like beer. You guys know the show Kings of Restoration? I know this show, but I've never watched it. This is the best match on Raw in weeks. Yes, it is.
Oh, you want to do something?
They were doing COVID shields. The Pawn Stars family are pretty much anti-government fools. Yeah, but just think, they don't have a job without some form of government. He was legit on fire.
Yes, the dude took like this, like, I don't even know what it was. But he like, fire. I don't know, man. It was wicked.
Jack ate garlic in his dinner. I used to put garlic on everything. Like, I had garlic salt. Instead of using salt, I put garlic salt.
I really dislike crust. Now, granted, 99.9% of a grilled cheese is, like, it's crusty, but I really just don't like toast. Kind of weird.
Jack, me too. I had pickles. No, Grant. You had garlic pickles. And then you had more garlic pickles.
See, I'm not a big fan of, like, flavored pickles. I just like regular, like, classic dill pickles. Oh. I really dislike sweet pickles. Like, that is atrocious.
Garlic pickles would be good, though.
Whoever came up with sweet, like, butter, whatever the garbage those are, pickles, should be put in jail. Because they are not good at all. They are disgusting, and I will forever stand by that. They're just gross. And I dislike them so much. Has to be classic, like, savory, salty pickles. That's what it has to be. Garlic pickles, I don't have a problem with those. Like, spicy pickles, you'd either throw, like, some sort of spice in there. I don't really have a problem with that either. It's when you start getting, like, throwing weird stuff into it that I'm just like, no. No thanks. No thanks. Not a fan. Not a fan.
John Lee says, where was that, in Japan or somewhere else? I think it was Japan, wasn't it? Isn't that where it was at?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Today I bought Delta Force 2 and Season 6 of Sons of Anarchy at secondhand store. I don't think I've seen Delta Force 2. I've seen Delta Force 1. Welcome the food story.
I like the sounds of a garlic pickle. Yeah.
Jack, we talk about everything on this channel.
Some people like, and what we're talking about is most likely better.
We've talked about ghosts. We've talked about UFOs. We've talked about food. We talk about it all. All of it, Jack. Some people like spicy pickles. I mean, I'll eat a spicy pickle. As much as Chuck Norris is cool, he's a horrendous actor. Clark, what are you saying? You realize someone said that about Chuck Norris once, and only once. They didn't get a second chance to say it. So when Clark doesn't show up again, we'll know why.
Because you know what happened.
Chuck found him.
I'm really trying. Don't sing it. I'm really trying not to spill soup on myself.
Isn't that commercial a little late? That's like a Mother's Day commercial, and
Mother's Day was yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why do they have eggs? Oh, that's bread or something. I was gonna say, why do they have eggs in there?
Why do they have eggs on their ice cream?
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
Maven, did you forget how to drink?
I did.
Yeah. Is Dynamite on Wednesday going to be the first time the IWGP US title will be defended on a show outside of the New Japan? I believe so, John Elite. But I'm not sure.
I don't know.
What is that lady doing with that needle?
What? Oh, the...
Like, it looks like she sticks it in her arm and then she turns it sideways, and I'm like,
I think not.
You just bent the needle.
I think not.
Like what?
No, you best not be doing that when you're giving me my shot. You move it anywhere, someone's getting punched in the nose. It won't. It's gonna be you.
Yeah, it's like.
I don't think so, man.
No, not happening.
No.
Remember when Chuck Norris was the guest ring enforcer for the second Taker Yokozuna casket match? I do. Yeah, I spill food a lot. Hope you don't have my disability.
Nah, I'm just clumsy.
Jack.
I'm just.
I've never been diagnosed with anything. But
I just don't.
you should, like, when I have stuff that has sauce, I have to, like, not wear a white shirt.
Or a shirt at all because you spill stuff everywhere.
Because, like, you know, I'm
You
eating.
spill things. It's ridiculous.
And somehow I get, like, dots of food on me, and I'm like,
How did I even do that?
where? You started as just clumsy?
I'm just clumsy and
I'm in serious trouble, Jack.
I'm just clumsy and I spill stuff. I don't even know.
I am in serious trouble. Eggs on ice cream, they sound like serial killers. What was that? Oh, which one, Johnny Lee? I can't wear a white shirt with any runny food. Jack, I can't wear a white shirt with any food. Forget runny. I have to wear a bib if I'm wearing a white shirt. We go out to eat, and I've got a white shirt on. I go, oh crap! I brought a white shirt. Do you have a bib, like big enough for an adult?
Oh, man.
A towel work, something. I don't care what. Just give me something. I'll put it on. You know, if they're small towels, give me a couple towels because then I can just drape them over my shoulders. Have you always hated Michael Cole?
No, I don't really hate Michael Cole. I think that he is, I don't know. I don't hate him. There's some other commentators that I can't stand. That I can stand with Michael Cole.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah.
Mr. G, I feel your pain. It's like I should wear a bib, and that's me sober. I know, it's like, I'm sober too, and I'm like, somehow I get stuff on me.
Oh, man.
Men are more likely to carry it too. Jack! Come on, man.
Jack is just a bearer of bad news, I guess.
I guess.
For you, at least.
I use a towel. You use a towel too, Lewis? Man, like, it's like a guy thing, I think. The needle from the commercial, Mr. E. Yeah, like the needle. You saw the commercial, right? With the shot? Did you have that one? Like, she's got the needle, and she's got, like pointed straight, like, straight in, like you'd put it into somebody. And then she turns it sideways, and I'm like, what?
Oh, man. Don't forget to bring a towel. Oh, man.
Yeah. Where's the Fiend and Alexa? Well, Alexa was there earlier.
The Fiend hasn't been on TV
Alexa was on earlier.
I don't know what's up with the Fiend. I don't know if he's...
Uh-oh, Johnny just dripped on the floor.
America's Most Wanted just slipped off the top row.
I stuff a napkin into the collar. Well, just like stuffing it up here just doesn't do it because I'll end up with like sauce like somewhere down here, and it's ridiculous. Don't forget to bring a towel. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Just like going somewhere, just take a towel with me.
Yeah.
When it comes to announcers, I hate Joe Buck is one. Yeah. Mr. G, we're learning so much about you right now. It's crazy. Jonelle, don't believe any of it. None of it is true. Maven might have it, but it won't be bad at all.
Moist just collapsed into a puddle. Oh, man. Whoever, came up with that.
That was impressive.
Whoever came up with that. Is Morrison's hand bleeding?
He's dripping.
It looks like his hand might be bleeding.
That's part of his Johnny Drip Drip act.
Legit, though. I don't know.
If Damian wins, he gets to pick the stipulation. Yeah.
So close so far.
If you bend the needle like that, the vaccine ain't gonna enter our bodies. I know, that's why I said, like, the commercial makes it look like she has it in her arm and then she, like, bends it down. So I don't know, I don't think she's actually given the shot. I think it's just all for commercial. Like, the person's like, no, I don't really want the shot, but I'll be in the commercial. Just pretend.
So Miz just attacked
I don't blame
Morrison
him. I'd be furious
to
too.
call the match so Morrison would win, so then they'd get to pick the stipulation. That was not the dumbest thing Miz has ever done. It was kind of semi-smart.
Is this the start of the Miz versus Moist? Yes, I believe it probably will be.
Now, granted, we've said that before.
No, I think it's going to happen.
However,
I think the Miz and Morrison are going to be splitting up. I don't know how quick or when, but I think they're going to split up.
well then, Miz is gonna have nothing to do because America's Most Wanted is clear. He's gonna be on TV forever. I mean, he's America's Most Wanted.
Yeah. Johnny Dwip Dwip just lost. Yep.
Johnny Dwip Dwip. What was that? Can't believe that just happened. That was my impression of Miz, by the way. I'm not really shocked.
I'm enjoying this feud with Damien and The Miz. This is probably one of the better things they've got going on. Other than this.
But only because America's Most Wanted.
Well,
Johnny Drip Drip.
I think this is a good feud, but the problem is they show, like, there's some form of this match happening every week.
That's the problem.
But they do that with everything, and I don't like it. We're getting set for the main event, something we haven't seen before. Maven, my mom thinks you sound like Lisa Simpson.
Thanks.
That's funny.
I've never seen The Simpsons, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not. You got me.
No, it's not. It's a good thing, or it's not a bad thing. You know?
Okay. Miss will just dry out and flake away with that voice. Oh, man.
And then he'll just be called Dust in the Wind.
Main event time, folks. Oh, man.
This feud has been going on since January. Yes, it has, but we haven't had the whole Miz Morrison being mixed up and fighting each other. The Miz doesn't need anything to do. He's already one of the top hated superstars of that company. He is, but I think just, like, that'd be good. Like Lisa Simpson. I slightly hear it.
Never seen The Simpsons? Wow.
Yeah,
I'm not really well versed in television. I mean, I watch a lot of television shows, but I've never seen The Simpsons. So.
Never seen The Simpsons? Wow.
Sorry.
LOL, Dust in the Wind. It's his new theme, Dust in the Wind. I know well. Wonder if Vince will go out and get Dust in the Wind as Mrs. entrance music.
I'll be back, taking my plate of crust and
what's the stipulation for Mania Backlash? I don't know. They didn't say, so I don't think they said what the stipulation will be. Make sure if you haven't hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. It'd be great, awesome, fantabuloso, as it helps us move up in the YouTube algorithm thing. 5-hour energy. Has anybody ever used that? Does it help out, does it give you 5 hours of energy? Maybe you do sound a little like Lisa Simpson, no pun intended. See? I don't hear it, but, you know. Look, I said hit the like button and subscribe, and we lost, viewers.
Oh, dang.
That was right around the time you left, too, so maybe that's why we lost viewers.
Sorry, guys. My bad. I'll be back.
Great. We'll be down to 6 when you come back.
Sorry, I'm going to get another
Good
pickle.
job.
I'm going to get another pickle. I'm also taking your trash out.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
That's cheesecake on top. That's not eggs. I thought it was eggs. Algorithms were made by Al Gore. Jackie. Oh. Wait, so if I drink 5-hour energy, money will fall from the sky just like that? That's what I want to know, John Elite. I want to know if somebody's had some 5-hour energy and if, money fell from the sky. Because if it did, I've got to go get me some. I'm super cereal. Join today and stock your pantry. Yeah, I tried a 5 hours liquid meth. Okay, maybe I don't want to try one then. I need to lose weight. Jack, I'm losing weight. I had my 2-mile run today and my 4-mile walk. You won't see it coming. Queen of the South. Final season. Haven't seen any of the seasons, so I didn't realize there was a final season. Oh.
It's Eva again?
She finally reached a place in her life?
What the
Where
crap?
she finally can say,
Why did they show the other video?
I seen levels of fame and fortune. But I could never imagine it being in my career. Some may see me as a supermodel. But I like to see myself as a super world model.
What?
I've lost 4 pounds in 2 weeks. Apple cider
So
vinegar.
did they?
I sacred through with exercise.
Okay.
I lost 7 pounds in like 2 days.
Someone tell me, did they play the wrong video earlier? Because I feel like they played the wrong video earlier.
They might have. So they had to show this one.
Because if they were supposed to play this one earlier, they didn't. They played the wrong one.
The background music sounds similar. What is it with rematch clauses? I do not know. Oh, gotta listen.
You said gotta listen and I took my headphones off.
A lumberjack match.
What?
Alien zombie. See, they knew what we were talking about earlier. Aliens, dead people, ghosts. They're talking about on Raw now. I'd like to see some. I'd like to lose some weight too. But when I watch WWE and drink 5,000 calories in beer, makes it tough, doesn't it, Grant? And depending on how much you drink during NXT, it could be a long week for you. 5,000 today, 5,000 tomorrow, 5,000 on Friday. Makes for a long week. Lumberjack matches aren't cool to me anymore. They never add that match in the games. I don't know. This could be interesting. I like the fact that just depending on how they do it. For God's sake, how many times we have to see Eva Marie? Twice. A lumberjack match, yeah. I think it could be interesting. I think it could be interesting because The Miz can't run away. One lumberjack match I saw live was the Austin Booker T one. Interesting, interesting.
Oh, first ever father-son tag champs.
I think I'm about to crash with tiredness, but I'm going to try to keep myself up for the end of the show. You got 24 minutes, Jack. 24! Get up, drink some 5-hour energy, and then you'll be doing this. And you won't want to go to sleep.
You won't want to go to sleep.
Priest mentioned aliens and zombies. Yes! Exactly. He knew what we were talking about earlier. Just Raw and SmackDown. I skip, watch NXT and NXT UK. Interesting, interesting.
It's the almighty Bobby Lashley. I assume we're going to have some shenanigans here because it's only 9:36. And this match, I don't think is going to take 20 minutes.
I've heard Dominic has been failing at following in his father's footsteps. Well, the thing
it's not really failing. I mean, first off, the first problem he has is he's like 10 feet taller than his dad, so like he really doesn't have the same, Rey Mysterio-ness about him, as Rey Mysterio does. He's not bad. I don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's ever going to be Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, I think that...
I think that it's just because of his size, and he's a lot bigger than Rey.
But I also think that if you think about it, Rey had time to grow and develop and not have, 3 million people's eyes on him at once.
That too. But at this point in time, I don't think Dominic is ever really going to be Rey Mysterio.
Well, he's never going to be Rey.
I think that he will carry on his dad's legacy for sure, but I don't think that he will
needs to develop his own...
Or have the career that Rey Mysterio has had. I don't foresee that for him.
He needs to develop his own... his own persona.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3:36. I'll want to sleep. Don't do it, Jack.
And then I know the feeling, not really though, because I don't really stay up till 3:36. However, I was awake at 8:15 this morning, and it is now
half of the red swoosh is missing on the WWE title. I did see that. That's kind of weird. I did look at that. Look, it's on there.
Probably dropped.
But if you look at the other picture, it's not on there. Or when he had it, when Lashley was holding it, it wasn't there. He will never be a household name like his dad. I think it's just one of those things. There's a reason for that. You got it. I'm gonna kill you.
It's carrying cross. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I haven't been the biggest fan of Karrion Kross and Scarlett. However, I think they've been doing some really great work on NXT.
Why can't
Digging it.
Why can't Raw and SmackDown have promos like that?
Well, because.
Well, they do. They have Aleister Black, and I haven't seen him. Now in what? A week? 2 weeks? Everyone thought Charlotte Flair, when she came in, she was going to be a household name. Well, Charlotte's a little bit different. I mean, she could develop her things on the women's side of things. His dad just threw him in the water. Dominic looks like the dad in Ray the Child when Ray gets a piggyback. Cash back. Yeah. Okay.
That was dumb.
Rocket.
The advertisements on television now are just so beyond stupid.
I love this one where they crush boxes with trash cans. The biggest problem people have with Dominic is that he was thrust into a storyline instead of working on fundamentals. I would agree with that, but he was also thrust into a stupid storyline. So I don't think that helped. And ELIAS is nowhere to be seen. We need to put something out there. What did Murphy do with ELIAS? Speaking of Murphy, where did Murphy go? Oh, McBoardroom. Everyone, break your phone.
I don't think so.
Bourbon bacon cheeseburger at Toyota.
Oh,
what?
Man.
They didn't even show.
Shayna on TikTok. Yes, Shayna on TikTok. I shared that to the Discord.
That was funny.
I shared that to the Discord because everybody needs to see that because it was hilarious.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Should go watch it if you haven't already. Go to our Discord and look at it because it was hilarious.
The Smart Busters refer to the Ray Eddie ladder match as custody for Dominic on a pole match. Yeah, it's not good, Clark. Who is Murphy? Well,
I don't know. I've forgotten. I've never heard of him.
There's Eddie Murphy. he's coming back to in the movies. Trying to get his movie career started again.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Buddy Murphy, I think, but I used to know of a Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
He used to be on WWE television. I don't know whatever happened to him.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Hello, Jenny. How you doing? How you doing, Jenny? It was a ladder match, Clark. Yes, it was a ladder match.
Oh, Braun Strowman, Charlotte Flair, and Jinder Mahal. Everybody knew Jinder Mahal was coming back before they announced it on television.
Is that going to be a fatal three-way match?
Because
I'm thinking Charlotte stands no chance.
Because they announced it like hours ago.
I don't think she doesn't stand a chance.
No, Charlotte would win that match.
She might.
Sure. She definitely beat Jinder Mahal.
There was Who's Charlie Murphy? Okay, now I got to look this up. I got to figure out who Charlie Murphy is.
Why did we go to commercial break to only come back to Drew McIntyre's interviews or in entrance interview? Jesus, guys, I just want this to be over already. Like, come on, man, come on, come on, come on, come on! I'm dying here.
Eddie Murphy's older brother. Interesting. I didn't know him. He looks like Eddie Murphy.
Eddie's brother.
I did not know that.
Eddie Murphy's brother.
Look, now everybody's going to come at me. I'm sorry. He wasn't the famous one. What's the deal with Nikki Cross?
The deal is she's not on television.
She's in catering.
That's the deal.
She enjoys sitting back there eating food. He's a brother. Look, everybody, like, I'm sorry. Okay, I know what I said. I'm running on fumes. Sorry, guys. I think I'll turn in. That's okay, Jack. Go get some sleep. Rest up. You got to be back tomorrow.
See you then.
Good night, Jack. Have a good one.
He's the brother of Eddie Murphy.
I see that. I see that. I'm getting yelled at by lots of people. As stupid as that Ray Eddie Dominic storyline was, at least that ladder match was for the storyline. Unlike today's ladder matches in the WWE. Yep. He's on the show main event now.
Oh, man. Hey, guys, just a heads up. I don't really feel like doing a review.
Cheers! See everyone tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Jack. Have a good one. I don't know that a review is like...
Necessary?
Yeah. Watch last week's review. It's pretty much the same thing. Nikki Cross is good talent. She should be utilized. Don't you guys think? But WWE just refuses to use her.
I agree.
Jonelle, I believe that they have a lot of talent that should be used that they don't use. He was on Chappelle's show and told stories of he and his brother and other famous people. I did see he was on the Chappelle show too.
Neat.
I never watched the Chappelle show, so yeah. I know that was Eddie Murphy's brother. Jonelle, you just jumped on like I was feeling better about myself. It's been like a couple sentence type before, since I last saw that everybody was like yelling at me about him being his brother. And now you did it again. And I feel like I'm this big right now.
Who will get thrown off Titan Towers this year at the Money in the Bank match? That's a good question.
Ray.
That's a good answer. Nah, it'll be Dominic.
That's just so he can
Dominic will go.
Dad, I've been thrown off a building just like you. I'm hoping someone throws me into a building soon.
Oh, man.
Here's my review. At least I got to see Asuka twice.
My review is...
Nikki's on main event. I've been a fan of the Chappelle show since I was in high school. Yeah, I just never watched the Chappelle show. Drew does the neck breaker like Orton does the RKO. Yes.
every man for himself this Sunday. I don't think they'll do the corporate tower stuff this year.
They should.
They should, because I think it'd be great.
I don't care if Dominic gets thrown into a trailer like Ray. I do, because then they can come out as their tag team. Ladies and gentlemen, the father and son team of Dominic and Ray. They have both been thrown into a building. They have both been thrown off a building. And now they are tag team champions. They overcame adversity to pull this off. They have done what no other tag team has ever done. They survived that fall off the building. Welcome, the Mysterios! This match is going to get thrown out. I'm calling it. Yeah, probably. I think Braun's coming out.
I think so.
It'd be shocking if he doesn't.
Ah, man.
Y'all doing predictions? We will. We will have predictions Friday. After SmackDown. And if you would like to have it be officially in the official... If
you want to officially be in the official
prediction show, I will be putting on our Discord. I will put up there probably
WrestleMania Backlash
Thursday or Friday. I will put up WrestleMania Backlash predictions,
and you'll be able to drop them there.
Yes, and it doesn't count if you don't put if you just put them in chat. It doesn't count. Doesn't count at all. You have to go to Discord, which you can find right over there. Am I pointing in the right direction? On the screen over there. You can find, if you go to that https://wlo.link/at the Wrestle Story, you'll be able to go and you'll be able to find out where our Discord is.
Do you have the link itself? Just copied?
Oh, probably somewhere. It's right there. It just popped up. Copy. Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
I am waiting for the Extreme Rules Eye for an Eye match part 2. We all know that. Yeah. It's amazing how you can get your eye back pretty quick.
The message is now pinned.
I am on Discord now. Cool. I'm not on Discord right now. No, I'm not on right now. Maybe I'll post the predictions, in fact, I've got it open if I can find it.
He's gonna do it now.
Maybe. Let's go.
Oh man, 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 oh man. Friends.
There we are. You know.
Whoa, Discord updated.
Backlash predictions.
What the toast, bro?
Are now on Discord.
That's neat. You can now thumbs up your stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. You used to have to hold the message to be able to throw the thing over it. That's neat.
Here we are. So now it is updated.
Oh, cool. Oh, man.
You can officially put your predictions on there. Oh, I should probably put the matches on too, because someone will ask what are the matches. I feel like I am watching a Lance Storm promo with this match. And I feel like I'm watching paint dry on a wall with this match.
I feel like I'm falling asleep watching the match.
Let's see here.
We have lots of different extremes. Doop, 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 doop. Oh. We only have 6 matches for this card.
So far, yes. I figure look for the possibility, I would say, of having one more.
What would you say that match is?
I don't know, something probably from
Raw.
SmackDown.
I'd say Raw. Maybe the Raw Tag Team title match between Riddle and... Or maybe Randy and Riddle versus... What's his name? I don't know. New Day. There. Shawn Michaels. I'd rather get abducted by alien zombies than watch this match. Thoughts on the Shawn Michaels biography Sunday? I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it. I'm a big Shawn Michaels fan. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully they don't, like, botch it. Hopefully it's cool. And because Shawn Michaels is still alive, he's around to, you know, actually talk about stuff that happened. And you don't sort of get maybe, like, a slanted viewpoint on it from other people, which I think helps when doing something like that. So I think it's cool. And hopefully it'll be good.
The only thing I understand in the song Booker T is oi, oi, oi. Yeah,
It's
kind
good,
of.
though.
It's kind of like the AC/DC thing.
It's good, though. It's a good song.
It's okay.
It's Bad Bunny. It's fire.
I don't care if it's the Easter Bunny. It doesn't make any difference to me. I would rather have my teeth pulled without Noah Kid and watch this match. Like, what's the point? I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I don't know. I don't know.
But I'll watch it. Yeah, we're watching it.
We've seen it 12 times, though.
Because that's what we do.
That's the problem I have, is I've seen it 12 times and I just...
Will they be thrown onto a building? That would be a good one, Johnny Lee. Then Ray could say, like, he's got the trifecta of building things. Thrown off, thrown onto, and thrown into a building.
Thank you, Verk. I didn't realize it was Monday Night Raw coming from the Thunderdome. It slipped my mind.
I'm glad he told me at 9:55 right before the show was over.
It slipped my mind.
MVP is nodding in approval. He is so excited about this. He's glad to see the beating that Drew McIntyre is taking right now. He cannot believe what he is seeing.
Oh, man.
This is punishment on your opponent. Ray needs to avoid buildings. He should. He should try and get a match at the beach or something like that. Of course, then they throw him into the ocean.
I totally forgot we were in the Thunderdome. Yeah, I just forgot.
Yeah.
Totally forgot.
What?
Forgot we were in the Thunderdome.
Huh? We are? Army of the Dead. What is that?
I don't know.
Is that a new movie?
Look it up.
Army of the Dead. Is that a new movie coming out? And it looks like it's pretty serious. An ocean water match.
Of the Dead. It's a 2021. That's not what he wanted. Army of the Dead. Jesus.
An ocean water match that has ocean...
Oh, Batista's in it.
Oh. Ocean water match that has ocean flavored from Sonic.
Batista's in it, so no wonder they're showing it. After a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas, a group of mercenaries takes the ultimate gamble by venturing into the quarantine zone for the greatest heist ever.
I gotta see that movie.
It comes out May 21st.
Right after I watch that other movie we talked about earlier.
I don't know.
What was that movie? It's a new movie with Batista. Yes.
Batista.
Huh?
Batista?
That's what John Elite said.
Oh, I thought you meant...
No, the movie with Cena, the
Suicide Squad 2?
Yeah, Suicide Squad 2. We gotta watch that.
What's that on?
I don't know.
HBO Max?
I don't know.
It might be on HBO Max. I'll look.
Could be. Oh, did you see that move? Drew McIntyre stepped out of the way and Lashley killed himself.
Okay, well, you're in luck. The other movie is out before the Suicide Squad 2.
Oh, well, good.
The Suicide Squad
August
2 is not
6th.
until August 6th. And so you still got a while to wait.
Why are they running, like, commercials, like, 6 months before it comes out?
I don't know.
That's stupid.
To get hype?
Get me all excited. By the time it comes out, I'm gonna go, I don't care.
But you can watch the other one first.
The Suicide Squad 1?
No, the movie with Batista.
Oh, got you.
I mean, you could watch Suicide Squad
Yeah.
1 now, like, somewhere. I'm sure you could.
I was wondering if anyone has ever gone into the rivers where WWE is throwing their replica belts. I do not know. Do not know, Jared. McIntyre just kicked himself up. How can you watch John Cena in a movie? You can't see him. I just watch things get picked up, and I just assume it's him.
Just assume.
I hope it's him.
What exactly did MVP think that was going to do?
That was the sign for Braun to come out and help out.
Let me just beat
The
on
Venom
something.
2 trailer's out. I haven't seen the Venom 1. He was within half a second of being pinned. Are we getting the big kick here?
I don't know.
The Claymore kick? No.
What was that?
That was a body block.
Oh,
Told you. See?
A body block.
Yeah. I called it.
It's almost cinched in.
Hulk out! Bring your arms down! Quick! What guys did Cena defeat in the 2010s that he shouldn't have? All of them. All of them.
Claymore.
He's ready!
And it's Braun. It's Braun.
Want to see something funny? Translate John Cena to Spanish. I don't know what Cena is in Spanish. What's Cena in Spanish?
Didn't know.
Oh, now I've got to look it up.
It's dinner in Latin, I think. I'm pretty sure Cena is dinner in Latin. I think. I could be wrong.
Dinner.
That's what I thought.
Good job.
Latin,
Man, you're a beast.
Spanish, dinner. I remember it. It was from like years ago, but I remember. Because
Dinner.
Jake made jokes. He was like, John Dinner.
Yeah, I did.
I remember it. So Braun and Lashley are going to... Oh, never mind. They're not going to work together. Just slammed him. Well,
You're next.
Guess who's not winning this weekend?
Yep, Braun.
Truly, it will be...
Yep, I'm glad we had this match. This match was so important that we just decided to screw it up and kill it. And, like, the point is... No, there is no point. Barney the Dinosaur is more scary than Braun Strowman. I just...
Oh, MVP, what are you doing? What are you...
Oh, that was good. I do like that. I like that whole... Holy crap.
Well,
I
they
do like
kinda
that.
took out the barricade.
Lashley is dead. Yes. I do like the whole thing of I'm going to make you watch your boy get beat. Wait, Cena is dinner in Spanish? Yes. Cena is dinner in Spanish. So he is Juan Dinner. Or John Dinner.
Braun, I could easily do that same thing. I could easily scream into somebody's face, I'm the monster. And they believe it. Surely. Truly.
Braun is a heel now. Fast and Furious 9 comes out before Suicide Squad. Everything comes out before Suicide Squad.
Well then. Now that Raw is over. Okay. Ms. and Mrs. is on next. If anybody wants to watch that, I'm good.
Well, Raw, I'm going to give it a 5.
Sure.
Huh?
I said sure, we'll go with that.
Okay. The only reason is I like the Randy Orton stuff that's taking place.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good still.
Yeah.
I even like the fact that he killed the New Day, but also didn't kill Riddle.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that. Let's see, what else do we have?
Raw review in one word.
I give it a 5 too. I like
Raw review.
I kind of
in
like.
one
I hated the
word.
match at the end, but I like what they did with it. I
Raw-
like the idea of
But raw review in one word.
one word. Terrible.
Moist.
Drip. Dust.
Oh man.
I kind of like the Morrison Priest stuff. I liked just because of the way they did it.
Honestly, at this point in time,
At the end,
hated
the match, but I liked the way it ended.
the John Morrison crappy dialogue is probably my favorite stuff on Raw at this moment in time. Probably.
I give Raw
That
4 rats out of 7 tons of manure.
That or probably the Riddle and Randy stuff, because I think it's really funny watching Randy trying to keep it together when Riddle is like, you know. Oh.
I like the Alexa stuff.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too. I just gotta see what's going.
I think Umberto was going to win
I
till he
think so,
broke his
too.
leg or his butt cheek
I
or
think
whatever
so
he
too.
broke.
I still haven't seen an update on him. Hopefully he's okay.
The Lucha House Party just made me so excited. No, I'm kidding. That what was the point? Just there was no point to that. The Eva Marie video was okay. There was no point to that either. The Priest and Morrison match. I hated the match, but I liked the way it ended. I like what they did with the ending.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hated the Braun the Lashley and McIntyre match. But I like the way they ended it, and especially at the end where Braun, instead of going after MVP, he goes, "I'm going to take it out, make you watch me take it out on your boy."
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like that part. The rest of it, not so good. But which is why I gave it a 5.
Yeah,
because there was something at the beginning, something in the middle, and something towards the end that I kind of liked.
I agree.
So.
I agree.
Did Alexa come out? Alexa was actually out there, Chris. She was out with
the first match.
She was out the first match with the
6-woman tag.
6-woman tag.
So
she came out, sat in her swing set, and just started laughing.
Said she had her eye on somebody though, and
I'm
then
guessing,
I think they made it clear after that it was Charlotte when they just sort of had a stare.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has her eye on Charlotte.
So.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
She wasn't out there a long time, and she didn't do a lot.
No.
But she at least gave a hint as to who she was looking at. However, that could just be a trick. Maybe it's a trick to make you think that she's going after Charlotte.
Maybe.
Do y'all think they will have a Fans Sunday or SummerSlam?
SummerSlam. I think SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, because if they have any fans I don't understand anybody having fans right now. We're still having, like I said, we're still having between 30 and 50,000 people getting with COVID. And a lot of people aren't getting their second shot.
Yeah.
Raw is a 2.75, in my opinion, says John Elite.
Dude, why are they
James gave it a 5.
Hold on. Why are they still... One second. Why are they still... The pay-per-view is this weekend, and they're still advertising for the WWE A&E Shawn Michaels documentary, which is going to be going on, the same time that the pay-per-view is on.
No clue.
Why would you do that?
Don't know.
Why would you do that?
I'll see you guys tomorrow night for a funny show, which is NXT. A fun show, yes. Good night, John L. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. We love having you here. Appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's show. Nope, it's Sonia.
I guess we'll see.
Possibly.
I guess we will see.
It's been 2 or 3 weeks since we last saw Bray. Yes, it's been a while since we've seen Bray.
Definitely.
And he's done nothing.
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with him. I don't know that they know what they're doing with him.
Who knows?
So, yeah.
Other than that, we'll be back tomorrow night. We have NXT tomorrow night.
Yes.
Join us tomorrow as we will have our NXT show. And we hope that everybody comes with us, comes in and joins us. Even if you don't want to watch NXT, you can come in and join. As you can see, we talk about everything. Food, ghosts, UFOs. We'll talk about it all.
All of the above.
Yeah. They're promoting the Shawn Michaels doc more than the Mania Backlash. They are. Definitely, generally. No doubt about it. With that, we're taking off. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow. You bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow we'll be here. Peace out.